All right, everyone. It is time for the stream. It is time for one of my favorite racing games of all time. Freaks and geeks, buckle up because that stream title, hopefully, won't be a lie. Welcome, Stu. I don't know how much I've talked about this, but I fucking love Crash Team Racing. Specifically, I do prefer Nitro Fueled, but I have no way of streaming that at the moment because it's not on PC because Activision is evil and hates me. But I absolutely love the original. I love Nitro Fueled so much that I 101%ed its story mode. I started doing a story mode run on hard, and I've done the gold relics, slowly working on platinum relics for all of the original CTR and C and K tracks. I fucking love that game. I did all of that on both my PlayStation and my Switch, by the way, the adventure mode and the relics, so I thoroughly enjoy Nitro Fuel, and I quite like the original too. What about Sonic Races? Oh, Ring Racers? Ring Racers is great, and I do really enjoy it, but I do think overall I kind of like Nitro Fueled a little bit more. It's just a personal thing. But I'm gonna channel that love for Nitro Fueled and its predecessor, and we're gonna go for a long one here. Hopefully I don't run out of steam. I'm gonna see if I can beat. I'm gonna at least base level see if I can beat the adventure mode of CTR in one sitting, and then depending on how long that takes or how much energy I have, see if I can go for 100% at the same time. I will not make any promises directly on how possible that's going to be. I'm very confident, probably to a stupid degree. I checked on howlongtobeat.com. It claims the main story mode takes 5 hours to beat without the extra stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I feel like I could beat it, at least the main story mode, in under 5 hours. So we're just gonna go right in. So buckle in, strap in, boot up your own racing game if you want. For the adventure mode, we are going to play. Now, see, this is something I like about Nitro Fueled more, is you could pick any character and then choose what stats you wanted so you weren't tied. But for this, we're just gonna go with Neo Cortex. Yes. We gotta think of a good name. I gotta think of a really fun. Hang on. Winky. Fuck it. Winky. Why not? I have not played this too much on my own. I just booted this up earlier to make sure it ran fine for stream, and then completely decimated the racers in an arcade run. So we're just gonna go at it. This is also a game that I could have played for Nostalgia Night instead, because... Shut up, Uka Uka. Because this is actually one of those few PlayStation 1 games I had growing up. My older sister had a PlayStation 1, so I actually played this game for real when I was very small. I want to say around 7 or 8. I was not good at it. This game was one of those first instances of me really, really struggling with a game, but still coming back to it because I wanted to get better. And that's kind of evolved into how I treat a lot of games nowadays. As long as I enjoy the base game enough, I don't care how hard it is, I will come back to it repeatedly. And for those who have not played Crash Team Racing in comparison to, you know, the more popular, I fucked up that shortcut immediately, the more popular Mario Kart, it is very similar, but stuff like the drift mechanic is much different, almost to a very satisfying degree. You start drifting with one shoulder button, and then you use the other shoulder button to activate the boost when you're up towards it. When the meter turns red, you want to try and wait as close to the top of the meter as you can, because that gives you the biggest boost. Doing 3 of those boosts in the row give you a big boost, which allows you to clear those shortcuts. So yeah, we're just gonna go through. I'll try my best to keep up with chat while I'm playing, while we're going on this adventure. No direct promises. But this is one of those streams where I'm doing it just for me. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Okay, specifically Nitro Fueled. I do quite like this version, obviously. But if I had to pick between the two, I'd probably rather play Nitro Fueled overall. Even though, okay, I will spend as much of the stream glazing this game and Nitro Fueled. Nitro Fueled biggest pet peeve for me is even when you're playing on the fucking PlayStation, those loading times are abysmal. Like absolute dog shit. Hey, a cool gamer. Welcome. We're on that grind. We're making our way through. First race done in like just a couple of minutes. Like I said at the beginning, I don't know if I believe howlongtobeat.com saying it takes 5 whole hours to beat the adventure mode without going for the extras. Maybe that's the average. Maybe a lot of people struggle with this game. Yeah, we can't. Oh, no, we can skip them. Okay, second gripe with Nitro Fueled. You can't skip those podium animations in Nitro Fueled. Wow, 1 point the original gets. No, shut up, Uka Uka. I don't need your hints. So, we gotta go... Right now, I'm gonna focus on just beating the main story mode. Just beating Oxide the first time. And then depending on how much time we have left in the stream, how energized I am, we're gonna try and go for that 100% run. And I'm gonna gush about this game and Crash in general because I fucking love Crash. Not too fond of Ruse 2 specifically. But you know what? Every game has the kind of dud course, the one that you don't really care for coming back to. Alright, come on. This is one, even in Nitro Fueled, it's kind of a dud one for me. But we're already off to a great start between these two races. I shouldn't have said something, apparently. No, come back here, Ringo. Dingo died. Come back here. And yes, we're gonna play through the whole story mode as Cortex because he might actually be my favorite of the of like all the Crash characters. Genuinely, him and Embryo are great. I love me a good super fan. Oh, and Entropy. Entropy's also very fun. Out of all the characters, those three. Maybe it's because of how pathetic Cortex is, especially in his failed attempts to beat that blithering Bandicoot, but I can't get enough of him. Final lap. Maybe if they ever port Nitro Fuel to PC, you know, here's a promise. If they ever port Nitro Fuel to PC, I will host a big online racing event with some kind of prize. Maybe not a cash prize, but I will do it. That's a promise. And that's incentive for Activision. Hey, Activision, if you're watching, first off, fuck you because you're kind of evil. Second off, please port Nitro Fuel to PC. I could go on for a very long time about my thoughts on the original Crash trilogy, Insane trilogy, CTR, Crash 4, all of it. I'm gonna get a drink of water. But the biggest thing I will always make clear when talking about these games is how ashamed I am in Activision for never bringing Nitro Fueled to PC. Let's be real. Other than Ring Racers, which I've acknowledged on like everywhere is a great racing game. Other than Ring Racers, there are not a lot of arcade racing type games that are like readily available on PC. It's a very untapped market, you know? There's not the closest you have is the Sonic Racing, but even then, those aren't my jam when it comes to classic arcadey type racing. There's not a lot of options. Activision had the perfect chance to be like, hey, we're gonna put CTR Nitro Fueled on Steam and corner that market. I would have bought it easily and own it on 3 different platforms then. I don't care. I'll gladly give Activision money for that. Even I will acknowledge they're evil, but still do it. You know, this is one of those Futurama take my money moments. But no, they're not going to. Why listen to the white guy in glasses? You know, I'm the content creator who sit here and acts like I know better than a rich corporation, and I do. I did, curiously enough, I saw a leak earlier this year that supposedly Nitro Fueled could be coming to PC in an enhanced port. And that could be cool. Next year, I think, is what the leak said it would be. And on one hand, I want to be like, fuck, yes, give it to me. Inject it into my eyeballs. I love this game. But on the other hand, why did you wait so long, Activision? Why? If they waited for like the 5-year anniversary to do it or something, then, you know, that'd be understandable, if a little annoying. But the fact that if they're waiting until next year, it's like you waited 7 years. Modern game design philosophies, modern game devs. Ugh. Everything was so much better when I was a child. Clearly, that's not at all what I'm trying to say, but it is like a frustrating thing to me. That's like, you could have had this out on PC by now, Activision. It is inexcusable that it's not. I am excited to see. I remember seeing a thing that some people were doing a native PC port of the original PS1 game, similar to like the Mario 64 PC port. I don't know how available that one is. I hope it's like pretty available. I would like to play that at some point, give it a shot and see how it compares. It'd be the closest thing. I've yapped too much. Chat, does anyone in chat have any experience with the Crash Team Racing games? Specifically, the original or Nitro Fueled. I'm not counting Nitro Kart. No one counts Nitro Kart. No. Who? Raise your hand if you give a shit about Nitro Kart. I don't want to be a hater on it because I've never actually played it myself. But I see no one ever give a shit about that game. To a comical degree. The most you see is like some fond memories over the new characters introduced. Or, okay, here, an actual compliment is that it introduced the boost system that Nitro Fueled would end up using. But it generally feels like no one really gives a shit about that game. Also, we're gonna take that. I love Cortex's model. He looks terrible. Let's be real. Cortex from the back looks completely fine, but from the front, Cortex looks terrible, let's be honest. All right, Sewer Speedway. We are rocking our way through. We're already almost done with the first world in terms of like just the base going from back to front. All we have left after this, I believe, is just the first race against Rue. But also look at Cortex from the front. He looks like shit. It's funny. Someday I will stream Nitro Fueled and I'll be able to sing that game's praises much more. I don't know why my brain has just been on such a Crash kick lately. I talked about it on Blue Sky. I am nearing the end of a Crash 3 playthrough that I started just out of my own accord, like not to stream or do anything with. I just was like, I want to play Crash 3. And I'm almost done with it. I've already beaten the main story mode. I'm just going through and collecting all the extra gems and doing all the relics. Just doing gold. I'm not enough of a masochist to want to do platinum. At least not yet. I'll probably go back and do all the platinum relics. Just because I do like a little bit of masochism. Then I also recently started a new playthrough of Crash 4 after not touching it for some time, and then remembering why, admittedly, I didn't touch it for some time because I proceeded to miss a single crate on the first level, and remember the frustration that game gives me with a lot of its core design compared to the original trilogy. Don't get me wrong, I really do love Crash 4. Like, I really do enjoy it quite a lot. But it has a lot of issues that the original trilogy didn't have. Also, fuck me, I keep ramming into that. It's fine. We're still staying way ahead of everyone else, even without getting any Wumpa fruit. This isn't a speed run of the game, by the way, or anything, though I will be curious to see where I land in a hypothetical. Up, TNT crate, come on. There we go. Hate the TNT crates because it throws off all my flow for drifting. This whole stream, it is going to be a lot of me yapping about Crash in general, because I bloody love that Bandicoot. I'm not like the biggest Crash Bandicoot fan ever. I'm not a Kadikarus to any stretch of the imagination. I don't want to come off that way. But between like having Crash Team Racing when growing up and having, I vaguely remember playing, I want to say Crash 2 as well when I was younger on my older sister's PlayStation, but that could be wrong. Having owned the Insane trilogy for a few years now on Steam and playing it every once in a while, playing through Nitro Fueled and loving that game to pieces despite its flaws, excitedly getting Crash 4. Hi, Ripperoo. Hi, I love this guy. Everyone say hi, Ripperoo. Everyone loves Ripperoo, right? We all love him. What a lad. Let me get a drink here. I have plans at some point to also play some of the original Crash trilogy on stream at some point. Probably just the original PlayStation 1 games and not the Insane trilogy. Just because the Insane trilogy is one of those games that, for whatever reason, does not play nice with my laptop when it comes to streams. Fuck. No, I'm trying to hop. We're gonna reach the first challenge area because Ripperoo's whole thing is just tossing TNT crates. Okay, let's restart. I remember struggling with him a little bit when I first played Nitro Fueled, but the trick is to just, if you get a head start on him, you're gonna be fine. See? Never mind, he's already cut ahead of me. It's fine. It's fine, as long as I can just keep ahead of him. And I've already fucked up some. Oh, you see that gamer move? Ow, never mind. But I jumped over one of his TNT crates only to immediately run into a second one. All right. And we're done to do another. It's fine, I can get off. He does slow down a bit near the end of the lap, so I have a chance. I just gotta hit a Wumpa crate. I don't know why I struggle so much with hitting them. It's even an issue with Nitro Field. I struggle with hitting them. That's not the crate I want to hit, game. I can't get mad. Listen, do you hear how happy this guy is? All right, let's grab you. Let's jump. Yep. This is where we can get our comeuppance. We can get him. Look, we can get him. It was just getting that initial head start on him. Oh yeah, now I'm clearing way ahead of him. We're good, especially because I hit him with that. Yeah, we are gold. Yep. Brr. Thank you, Cortex, for whatever that sound was. And there we go. That's World 1 already done of just the pure story mode. Of just the pure races. Obviously, if you want to hit that 100%, we got to go back and do all the challenges with it as well, which is easier said than done, especially if we consider the shit like the relic races. I do love the relic races, though. I love the relic races. I love the the time trials just in general in Crash. It is. Shut up, Uka. Thank you, Uka. Shut up. I just find Crash to be so fascinating from a design point of view. The Relic Races being a good example of that. They turned what is essentially speedrunning into a full-blown mechanic. I don't think any other... I guess Sonic. Shut up, Uka Uka. I'm aware of what this is. Winky. All right. We're on our way. Can I actually see... Will that say... We're 9% done already. At only 21 minutes. I know the other 91% is a lot left to do. So I should not by any means say, oh yeah, we're gonna fly through this quite easily. But nah. I know this game pretty well. Except for when I get stuck on a wall. I'm not looking forward to stuff like Turbo Track. I'm not too keen on that racetrack. Admittedly. But we'll be fine. Alright. Let's do Coco Park. Nice simple one. I don't know. Crash was kind of the first game other than... No, Sonic didn't even really have like the level timer stuff until Sonic Adventure 1, which came out after Crash 3, I believe. So I believe Crash was one of the first games to like have speedrunning a level be like an integral game mechanic for progression. Oh, all right. Uka Mask right at the start when I was in like 3rd place. Sure. That's some like Mario Kart Wii level balancing. That's like star at the start of the race type shit. I gotta figure out more to yap about because I've already started hitting a bit of a wall on what I want to yap about with this game. Because like, I don't know, what you see is what you get. It's a racing game and I love it for that. Yep. This is what I know. I've sung the praises of ring racers in the past. I do love ring racers, but I think if I had to pick one racing game truly to sit above the rest for me personally, it would be, if I had to pick one, it might be this, or at least the nitro fueled version. The fun bounciness, the satisfying drift mechanic, the amazing soundtrack. I'm already infatuated with Crash's world as a whole. I love the visual style of all the Crash games. And I think what is most insane about this game specifically, Naughty Dog didn't even really want to make a racing game, or at the very least, I don't think they cared enough about it. If I'm remembering right, I could be spreading misinformation. I could be completely wrong on this. But if I remember correctly, I believe the history is that Naughty Dog, the main devs of the Crash series, didn't really want to do a racing game themselves, but Universal kind of pushed them, was like, hey, Mario has a racing game, you gotta do it. And they were like, ugh, fine, let's make a racing game. And it came out, in my opinion, better than Mario Kart. Mario Kart's outing at the time. I'll say it with my chest freely. Crash Team Racing is better than Mario Kart 64. It's fucked up and it's evil for me to say that, I'm aware, especially for all the people who love Mario Kart 64. But I don't know, this game just holds up better. It feels nicer to play. The fact that it has a full-blown adventure mode. More party games, more party and racing games need to have an adventure mode that give you an excuse to go through and play everything. Not enough racing games have an adventure mode. The closest you get is stuff like Mario Kart's Grand Prix mode, but even then, that's not really a story. It's just, here, play a bunch of tracks back to back. At least here, you get the hub world, you get the story, you get Oxide, aka might be my second favorite. He's also in the running for one of my favorite characters. He's so dumb, and I love him for it. And I'm glad that he got to come back in Crash 4. Like, I'm very happy he did. He's such a stupid character, and I love him for it. He's also part of the reason why I believe Naughty Dog did not really want to do a racing game because they were told, hey, you gotta do a racing game and you gotta give it a story mode with a main villain. And the fact that they're like, fucking alien comes in and he's like, hey, race me. I like that. It's dumb, and it is objectively kind of lazy writing of just, oh, we need a threat for our racing game. Alien. Also, I'm aware of the shortcut on this map. I just would rather race normally because I don't know. Because I like to race. The race is mine. I feel like it'll be fun. Maybe in the coming days we'll play the other Crash Team Racing games that I have not played, and then I get to directly compare and contrast how I feel about them. I'd be down to give specifically Nitro Kart a try, even though I already said it feels like it's a game that no one gives a fuck about in the grand scheme of Crash. I'll give it a try at the least, so I can actually form an opinion on it that isn't just, I've heard it kind of sucks. Who knows, maybe I'll end up enjoying it. Probably not. But, you know, I've said it many a time, I will always be down to try a game, even if I know it has a terrible reputation, just because I'd rather form an opinion. Which is why I can sit here and spout the opinion that I think this is one of the best racing games of all time, because I've played it for a very long time. No bias. Another drink of water. This is also one of those streams I've been looking forward to for quite some time. I wish I could fully encapsulate why I love CTR so much in as few words as possible without just repeating myself. And if I was still making YouTube videos, I would definitely want to make a video talk about why Crash Team Racing is a fantastic time and why I genuinely love it. But I am not doing videos until YouTube gets its head out of its ass, so whatever. I just get to stream and I get to live tell people, hey, Crash Team Racing is great and we should all storm Activision HQ and hold the entire building for ransom until they port Nitro Fuel to PC. Who's with me? Who's with me? Okay, as much as I love this game, I'm not a big fan of Papu's Pyramid. At least that intro part with the super tight turning. This is one of those tracks I really remember getting super angry about when I was younger playing this on my sister's PlayStation. Between just the challenge race against him and the time trial, and yep, no, I shouldn't have even gone for that shortcut. I did not have nearly enough speed. It's fine. If we're in the back, that means we're more likely to get some good power-ups, hopefully. Tiny, you son of a bitch. You're not gonna get me. Not gonna catch me slacking. Who wants to help me storm Activision HQ to get Nitro fueled on PC? Who's with me? I don't have that big of a following, but I'm sure if we all work together, we can hold Activision CEO accountable. Oh, you motherfucker! Someone activated that right when I went for that shortcut, and I'm so glad that I was able to still hit it. I'm not gonna have enough speed to go for this one, am I? Let's go for it. Nah, not quite. I gotta stop. I don't know why. I'm stupidly overconfident when it comes to some of these. Oh my god. Okay, good. I'm glad that was Dingo Dial who got it. I thought I touched that somehow. Yep. All right, Coco, time for you to die. No, not die. Coco, come back. Yes! Alright, I was worried I was going to hit into the plant. Alright, I'd like to save this so I can go for the big shortcut over here, because I'm going to be confidently stupid again and go for it. Oh, yes! Yes! That's one of my favorite shortcuts to hit. It's so satisfying to hit that big ramp. Ah. Holy shit, we're only 30 minutes into the stream and I'm already almost done with World 2 now. I truly am beginning to think that someone needs to update howlongtobeat.com for saying that the main story takes 5 hours. I'm not trying to toot my own horn and say I'm amazing at this game. I'm clearly not, as you can see by how many times I'm making mistakes in the main race or anything.
To get around a tight turn.
Like, what do they do to figure up and calculate how long to beat on howlongtobeat.com? Is it like an average? Do people like submit their own times or something? If that's the case, I gotta submit my time when I'm done with this. See if I can bring that bell curve down. All right. Let's try and actually collect some Wumpas. This is the course I quite like. I like Dingo Dials Canyon. Yep. These little divots are fun to hit with enough speed. Yes, like that. I think my favorite course in the whole game, and we're a while from it, sadly, is Cortex Castle. I don't know why the hell I went so far off the edge like that. Like, that was just unnecessary for me. Can I hit A1? Probably not. Yep. Oh. Never mind, we can just... Out of my way! Everyone out! Stop having fun, everyone! Alright. There might be portions... Ow. Might be portions of the stream where I kind of go quiet to lock in because of how much I want to focus and prove my undying love for the Bandicoot racing game. I don't want to be right behind Tiny because he just grabbed a power-up and I'm worried about what he grabbed. Cortex, lock in a little bit with these drifts. You're struggling a little. Duh. What was that, Cortex? You, Tiny, you motherfucker. Your mother should have eaten you. Oh, you sly dog. You thought you could get me with that up close and personal nitro crate. Look at that. Look at that underdog performance. I was in like 4th for most of that race. Not really underdog, but close enough. I know I talk a lot about how I try and stream games that I just have fun with and just enjoy. But there are a lot of streams where I go into it thinking, yeah, I'm gonna have fun. It's TF2 or like whatever game, but sometimes I'll still get burnt out and not have that much fun. This is one. I think I'm gonna have a fun time just about throughout the whole stream because I love this game. Okay, Papu. A lot of talk. Come on. Let's beat this fucker. Let's see if we can beat him faster than we beat Ripperoo. I still beat Ripperoo pretty fast. And I'm not sure how I feel about beating Papu. If we're gonna beat him as fast. Especially with how much I struggled on this course just a minute ago. Is that gonna hit? No. Alright. Can we hit him with anything? No. Similar to Ripperoo, he does spend a lot of the track just throwing shit. But that... Oh, no! Really? I missed that? It's fine. We can catch up. Especially if I hit that. Okay, nope. Thought about going for the shortcut. Would not have worked. Didn't have enough speed. But now I should be able to pretty confidently stay ahead of him. Yep. He's very angry. I hear him right behind me. Oh, what? Come back here. Papu. You know, I can't get too mad. I kind of like Papu as a character. He is a stereotype, and I'll acknowledge that. But at least he's kind of funny. Yep. Especially with how much of a non-threat he is in like every game. And we missed the shortcut. Okay, I'm feeling a little less confident in my ability to beat Papu. Especially when I did. All right, yeah, we're gonna have to restart. We got close with it on the first try. I'm also just not hitting those turbo starts. Despite my love of this game, I'm struggling. Love can only get you so far. Ow. No, come on. It's fine. Let him think he has the early lead. Let him think, we're letting him think he's winning. It's okay, guys. Okay, nope, we're gonna restart because for some reason, that shortcut feels a lot harder to hit than I remember. The like little pillar. There we go. Speed start. Okay. Combined with that. This part is just never fun to go up, the really tight intro. You gotta like weirdly pivot using the brakes. How am I missing those plants? I genuinely don't know how I'm missing them. I remember when I played Nitro Fueled, all the time I hit those things when I really shouldn't have been, and now I'm missing them miraculously. No, I thought about it. I really no. Papu, you prick. Papu, prick. It's fine. It's fine. I will get him. Especially because I have this at the start. I mean, I did miss the first. I didn't miss. He blocked it. That doesn't count as a miss. But that should hit. Yes. See ya, Papu. I'm going for the shortcut. I don't care. Why? Do you just need more Wumpa Fruit? That one is a lot harder to hit than I genuinely remember. All right. Yep. All right, that should hit. No, he perfectly. You. Papu, why do you have to embarrass me in front of all of my viewers? It's fine. That one hits. It's fine, guys. It's fine. I'm locking back in. Even if he gets ahead of me, if he like barely gets ahead of me, I should be able to sneak a missile. Never mind. He perfectly blocked it. I am glad that the game keeps giving me missiles, though. Gives me a better chance of dealing with his bullshit. All right, I'm going for it. Nope, I'm not. I want to hit that shortcut on the challenge race because it'll be more interesting. But I'm really struggling with hitting it. More than I remember ever struggling. No, Papu. Not gonna happen. I'm not gonna let you cut ahead like that. I really don't know how I'm dodging all the plants. Not gonna go for that. I keep missing the shortcut. It would not make any good sense for me. And we're not gonna go for that one, as cool as it be. Yep. And we'll shoot that behind. Oh, wait, no, you can't shoot behind. And there we go. Papu's done. Papu, dead. And he's dead. He's gone. You never see him again. Except for this cutscene right now. Except for this. Oh, no, not this cutscene. I meant this cutscene right now. But we're already done with Papu. the 40-minute mark.
Eating a big breakfast. You are fast for being
Like, I don't know. I'm still thinking, how long to beat? You got to update your time. Got to update that. This does not take 5 hours. Actually, can I? Oh, I can skip that cutscene. I don't know why I sat through it the whole time. All right, let's get out of here and let's move on to the next area. So we're already halfway through the story mode. Maybe not quite halfway. Don't know. It depends on how you want to define the halfway point. We're already halfway through it, in my opinion. And I think at this point, unless I reach like a major roadblock with the game, I think we will try and go for that 100% in one sitting. PlayStation 1 games. They're humble and quaint. I love them. I gotta play more just PlayStation 1 games on stream. The thing is, despite growing up with the PlayStation, I did not have that many games for it because it was all whatever my sister had. And, well, great showing from me. Other than this, the only other Crash game I remember is, I know we had one of the platformers, but I don't remember which one because I do have like vague memories. But we also had fucking Crash Bash, and I don't have any fond memories of that game, if I'm being honest. I don't hate it. I think the hate for the game's a little overdone, but I don't have any specific fond memories of playing it either. I would like to see Activision take another swing at a Crash Bash type game. Also, I'm not going to try and go for the evil shortcut on this one. That shortcut is one of the hardest to hit in the whole game, and I'd rather not go for it when I don't need to, when I'm already well ahead of all the other computer players. When we do the time trials, we're gonna have to. It's an essential shortcut. But I don't gotta worry about that quite yet. Oh. Trying to think of what other PlayStation 1 games would be a good time to play. You know, the Crash trilogy, duh. I've not played much of Spyro. I've heard the Spyro games are really good. I've played like a inkling of Reignited. Not too much. Not out of like dislike for them or anything. Just, it never hooked me as much as Crash has. But I'd be down to give those a try. Because obviously I know the original Spyro trilogy is very fondly remembered, especially for those who grew up with the original Crash trilogy as well. And I feel like I would enjoy them. Congratulations! Thank you, Uka. Thank you, Uka. I do. Oh! Okay, good. He's ran out of hints to tell me, so I don't have to skip him every time. For now, at least. He'll probably come back with a vengeance with more hints that I already know. Dragon Mines. This is another one of those courses that I'm not too fond of, because it has a lot of those tight 90-degree turns. I especially remember not being fond of doing its relic race. Okay, that's fine. We're not here to do relic races yet. We're here just to do the normal races. But it's gonna suck because I know that I believe the challenge boss race is on this course as well. So I'm gonna have to deal with that when the time comes. With Komodo Joe, I think. I don't know the difference between the two Komodo brothers. There's Komodo Joe and there's Komodo Mo, and I think this is Komodo Joe is the skinny one. Could be wrong. Ow. Aha, that is why we kept the shield. And now why we got rid of it to place down the beaker. Well, I didn't get rid of it. I had no control over them running into me. But I will pretend that I did. Yep. That was a horrible placement, because now if I want to go for that crate. Oh, never mind. Engine hit it for me. Oh! Someone back there tried to snipe me with a beaker. Tricky. And then I got them with the beaker. Fuck you, Polar. Oh. Like I said, not too fond of this course overall. This is no Wario's Gold Mine. But that music, though. The Crash Trilogy, Crash Out Team Racing. I'm not gonna crash out. I've not crashed out at all, but welcome, Nubtubs. Welcome. This is gonna be one of those streams where you're gonna see me really happy because I really do love this game. Played this game, but for the GBA. Ooh, you are referring to, I believe it was Crash Nitro Kart. And very important distinction between those games because I don't think this game ever made it GBA. Also, please don't let me lose right at the end. I will crash out a teeny bit if I lose right at the end because I... monkey sound. But yeah, I believe Crash Nitro Kart was on GBA, which I have never played Nitro Kart. I've heard mixed things about it. Now, this is the original Crash Team Racing for the PlayStation 1, aka what I would claim to be one of the best racing games of all time, at least when it comes to like arcade racers. And I will make the bold claim that it's better than Mario Kart 64. Okay, it is. It's better than Mario Kart 64. Do I want to say it's better than Double Dash? I really like Double Dash, but I kind of like this more. Like, not counting Nitro Field. I specifically want to compare CTR OG to other games of its time. I think this outdoes Double Dash a bit. At least for me. I fucking love this game. And tonight, as you see from the stream name, my first goal is to see if I can beat the adventure mode in one sitting, which at my current pace, we're doing pretty good. We're already on the 3rd world adventure mode. But I want to see if I can possibly 100% it, because the reason why I'm so confident in it, I've played so much of the remake Nitro Fueled to the point that on both Switch and PlayStation, I have 101%ed my main story file on both platforms, but I've also gone through and gotten gold relics on most of the courses, like all the ones that actually matter for progression. And all the Crash Nitro Kart courses in the game, I got gold relics on, and a few platinum relics. I've not gotten all the platinum relics. I am slowly working on it because God, is Nitro Field such a good game. But that's why I'm somewhat confident in being like, I think I can, at the very least, beat story mode in one sitting within 3 hours is my general goal. Anything else is gonna be up in the air. If we hit like the 3 hour mark and I've only just beaten story mode or something, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, no, I don't think we're doing 100% tonight. But if I get to the end of story mode and it's like, oh, we've only been going for like 1.5 hours or something like that, it's like, yeah, let's spend the next hour and a half grinding out relic races and the token races and everything else that we need. Oh, come on, how did I miss that? That's fine. We are so, look at how fucking far ahead. I love this one. Polar Pass. This is such a fun one for me. This is one of my favorite courses in the whole game. This and Cortex Castle. Chat, I think he's a fan. I don't think I've made my love of Crash Team Racing or Nitro Fueled as apparent as I think I should. I grew up with this game because my older sister had a PlayStation 1 when I was like around 7. So I had this game and I was terrible at it. This is a difficult kart racing game for an 8-year-old who had never even played Mario Kart at that point. But I still remember chipping away, trying my best to play it. Really struggling, mostly because I vaguely remember I just did not understand how the drifting worked. Now I'm a master at the drifting, but that's definitely come with age and persistence. I can very much see how young me really struggled with this game. But that's why I'm so confident in calling it one of my favorites, so confident in thinking I can beat it in a timely manner, confident in saying that it's better than a lot of Mario Kart's outings. Hell, I know I've gassed up Ring Racers, but I would say I like this, even just base PS1, more than Ring Racers, not counting Nitro Fueled. I had to get a drink of water. You know what, let's let this podium animation play out all the way while I get a bit of a drink and stretch, because I've been skipping them this whole time in my pursuit to beat this game as quickly as possible. I love Cortex so much. He is one of my favorite video game villains of all time. I have a soft spot for evil scientist characters, and he is like the quintessential evil scientist, and I love him for it. All right, tiny arena. All right, this is one that I already struggled with on Nitro Fueled, so I'm not sure how well I'm gonna do it OG, but let's go for it. Also, here's another thing. Well, we're just talking about Crash, and I have an excuse to yap. I love Nitro Fueled, but I am upset with Activision that they will not port the fucking game to PC. I think I talked about this earlier in the stream, but we have different people in here, so I can rant about this. Do you realize how few arcade racers there are on PC? Like, other than Ring Racers, which I would still argue is kind of niche, because it's a fan game, so it's not able to quite, you know, get as big of a spotlight on it. Like, what do you have? You have Sonic Racing, I guess, but even then, those, I've never been too big of a fan. I've only played a couple of, I've played like Sonic Racing Transformed, and I thought it was just okay. Those don't hit the same spot as like a Mario Kart or Crash Team Racing type, for me at least. Do you realize Activision could absolutely corner that market if they ported Nitro Fueled to PC? They ported the Insane Trilogy. They ported Crash 4. So I'm just really confused why they haven't, in the six years that this game has been out, that they have decided not to. Can't wait to play Adult Swim racing game on... Is that real? I feel like you're bidding, but I could see an Adult Swim racing game. There have been a couple of Cartoon Network racing games, so I could see an Adult Swim one. It's real? Put that on the calendar. We'll play that sometime, if it's at all accessible. If it's possible to play on a stream. The way you say Apple Arcade makes me worried that I need some kind of Apple device, and I refuse to bring any kind of Apple device into my household. Fuck that company. Peter Griffin dancing while driving? Oh yeah, I forgot Family Guy was on Adult Swim for a time. Is it new enough that it would have had Rick and Morty? Because I just think that'd be funny to race as Rick and or Morty. Like that, I will look into that for a possible stream, because I think that'd be funny. Maybe we just spend like a few streams just playing a bunch of racing games, because I also talked about how I would actually like to give Crash Nitro Kart a try, because I've never played it. Pretty sure dead since, you know, Apple Arcade. Yeah, but game preservation, people have had, someone would have had to have preserved that game somewhere, right? It can't just be gone. So many people online are so psychotic about preserving games, to a good degree. I should say psychotic, not derogative, in a positive way. I love game preservation. There's got to be a way to play it. Someone somewhere has archived it, right? Nothing is truly gone and dead. You realize how many times like old betas of games that were thought to be long gone have just surfaced online? They just surface up because someone, oh, I went to a flea market and found an old hard drive from Nintendo or shit like that, you know? It could happen. I will do some digging sometime off stream and see how possible Also, I am not struggling with this course. I think I mostly struggled with the relic races, but then again, all the relic races are a struggle, and I like them for the struggle. The Crash series was kind of my first introduction to the brick wall ideology I have with difficulty in video games, where give me a goal, tell me that it's going to be difficult unless I put in the work, let me put in the work and come to realize, fuck, that was difficult, but it was so good to get through that brick wall. And this game is no different. I love the relic races. All right, boss time.
So, you've beaten all the other racers on these tracks.
What happened to my subtitles?
Now you'll see why
There were subtitles in Ripperoo's cutscene. I guess he didn't talk, he just laughed. I'm gonna get a drink.
into brick dust. Let's race.
Yeah. I beat Ripperoo, I beat Papu Papu. Komodo Joe, that is, okay, it's Joe, not Mo. I knew it was one or the other. There's only 2 Komodo brothers, so like, process of elimination. Alright, we are making our way through. I also talked about this earlier. If, for whatever reason, Activision turns good and decides to port Nitro Fuel to PC, I will host some kind of online racing event with a prize. I don't know about a cash prize, but some kind of online racing event for Nitro Fueled when it comes to PC. I'm gonna say win. It's gonna happen eventually. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bones, you know? I will host a Nitro Fueled PC release racing event. There'll be maybe a cash prize. It'll be like a $10 Steam gift card or some shit. Good timeline would be they make a PC port and then I'm somehow able to convince them to sponsor a stream. And I'm like, hey, I will gladly host this online event if you can sponsor and bring a prize. You know, one lucky winner will get like a box copy or something. And then I would compete and I would want to win so that I could get another physical copy of this game because fuck, I love it. I love it. This is like easily top 10 games of all time for me. I don't know what would all be on that list. Obviously, it'd be stuff like Fallout New Vegas, TF2, Tetris DS, Slay the Spire. This would sit somewhere on that list. Or Nitro Fuel, because look, Nitro, I know there's been a lot of discourse. I've been seeing a lot of discourse relatively recently about how the Insane Trilogy, how questionable it was as a remake, specifically when it came to the visual design. I will stand by that Nitro Fueled is kind of the gold standard for any remake for a game. Not only did it completely remake the original game, remake it with better feeling mechanics and gorgeous visual design that is as good, if not better than the original games, but they also said, hey, what if we also add like 80 characters? What if we add all the tracks from Crash Nitro Kart? And then what if we do a whole bunch of extra DLC afterwards for free that you can just play of more tracks? Like, I'm sorry, what? Is that not insane? Could you imagine if, like imagine if a Mario Kart Wii came out like that, like a Mario Kart Wii remake that was like, hey, we also added in every course from Mario Kart 8 and we doubled the roster, you know, shit like that. I don't know. Nitro Fuel just kind of amazes me from a I can't believe we got this kind of game perspective. Not many remakes go so above and beyond like it did, in my opinion. This is all opinion talk. All right, we're on to the last world. We're about to be... Only racer I'm hyped for is Kirby Air Riders. Air Riders looks good. It really does. I'm gonna get a drink of water while this loads. It does look really good. Though I am specifically talking about remakes of racing. Racing games don't get a lot of remakes. Usually companies would rather just put out a sequel or a new one in a series than remake an older one. I actually am struggling to think of, besides Nitro Fueled, another racing game remake. It's not like Nintendo ever does. I guess Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but that's not really a remake. It's an enhanced port. Ooh, mask time. I would love to be wrong and for there to be another, but I can't think of any others. I thought the mask was gonna last longer. It's fine. Oh, what? True underdog time. This is truly underdog racing time. And it gave me a single fucking missile for my power-up. Okay, I think we're just gonna restart this. I'm not a big fan of engine labs. That's fine. It's fine. I'm also a little worried about the 100% climb because when we just saved a bit ago, we were only at 27% and we're an hour into the stream. Yikes. But who cares about numbers? You know what? Let's not worry about that. That's the attitude I'm gonna bring right now. Let's just focus on the main race. Hip, hip. I think that little boost tunnel is a cool thing in this game. I don't know why they added it. There's not really any other tracks that have that kind of super speed tunnel there, but I appreciate it. Yep. Speaker, I don't really need. Give me something good. Give me a mask. Or that. That also works. Oh, never mind. You only hit Tiny. I don't know how that didn't hit Coco too. Ah, come on. I think what doesn't help me not liking this is such a long course. Look at that. A minute to do a lap. Why would you hit behind you? No, I can't question it. It's a PlayStation 1 game. All the computers want to gang up on you and beat you. They want to mug you and take all of your lunch money. That's just kind of how a lot of old games were. And yeah, I don't mind. Not too much. Again, tasty, tasty brick wall, as I've talked about before. I've gotten a taste of the brick wall, and I like it. I gotta scratch my nose. Okay, so I think we're gonna be good to catch back up by the end. As long as I don't have any more racing faux pas. Oh, my nose is itchy again. No! That was a racing faux pas! We may be reaching that difficulty point that I was talking about with, oh yeah, I could definitely beat the story mode in one sitting. No, let's not restart yet. Maybe we'll get some good power-ups. We're only on lap 2. I'm looking forward to Cortex Castle. My favorite one, well, not my favorite. I still think Polar Pass is like my absolute favorite in this game. No. Come on. I should have definitely shaken that loose. How much I was jumping. And I missed. All right, come on. I can win this. I can win this. I can do this. Up. On my way, losers. I missed. Do I scrape a win? I think I can scrape a win. From the jaws of defeat. Underdog moment. Oh, that was actually, I was a little worried. Little teeny itty bit worried. But it's fine. We did it. We raced. And we crashed. And we teamed. All in that order.
Congratulations!
Thank you, Uka Uka. Hey, I did it. All right. There, we're gonna have to fight him soon. Pinstripe. I like Pinstripe. He's a fun character. Oh, wrong way. We gotta go like down, I believe, to reach this next race. The map being just a top-down thing is a tad confusing. Yay! One of my favorite courses in the game, Cortex Castle. Just as I am a sucker for evil scientists, I am a sucker for evil lair courses. It's why I always love every Bowser's Castle in Mario Kart. I love me a good Bowser's Castle. All right, let's see if I can do this in one go. I mean, sure game, give me an invincibility right at the start. Why not? What is this Mario Kart Wii odd balancing that's just, hey, we noticed that you're at the start of the course. I'm not complaining, but it's like, hey, we noticed you're at the start of the course. You want a mask? I just find it funny. Yep. Like I hadn't even gotten a chance to see how far I could get, and the game's like, hey, you really look like you're struggling there. Can I hit the shortcut? Not quite. I took that last turn a little too awkwardly to reach it. That shortcut is one of my favorites to hit in the game. It's very satisfying. This course doesn't really have too many shortcuts. A lot of it is just, you gotta race really tightly. This is how, this course is how you do 90-degree turns in this game. All the other courses, I'm looking at you, Mines, I'm looking at you, Papu's Pyramid. Your 90-degree turns are shit. Go home, try again. You get a failing grade. This Cortex Castle, though, these are fun 90-degree turns. They give you more than enough space to work with. Especially when you can pull off that shit. I missed. That's fine. I'm not too worried about being only in fourth. I will catch up. I am very confident in my ability. All right, come on, we can hit it. Yes! 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 Yeah! Ah! I had to turn into an evil gremlin for a minute, and then I bumped the fucking spider. You know, I hit the shortcut. That's all I was trying to do. All right. I think we'll be good. I missed that Wumpa crate when I really shouldn't have. I fucked up that turn. Oh, Coco, can you kill Polar for me? Make it easy. I'll kill him myself. Coco, you gotta aim better. You gotta kill him for me. This does nothing for me. I guess if I do that, I hope I hit someone. I needed the bombs. No! No! I fudged that! Oh, okay, good. Oh, we might be fucked. I am not a polar bowler. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, second place! God damn it, we gotta restart. We gotta retry. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. We loaded in right away, so it works for me. As much as I will glaze nitro fueled, one thing that will always hold it back just a tad for me is even on PlayStation 4 Pro, the highly advanced console, its loading times are actually abysmal. Like it has some of the worst loading times of any game I've seen, period. So that will make me appreciate this a whole lot, is the fact that this game's loading screens are so fast. Not even like comparatively to it, just in general. This loads pretty fast for a PlayStation 1 game. Like, I'm not saying that all PlayStation 1, not a lot of PlayStation 1 games like take ages to load, but it wasn't like the fastest console all the time. There were definitely some times of slow loading because, you know, it was a new technology. We were still figuring that shit out. Coco, I need you to perish. Back when optimizing mattered. Truly. Truly. I don't understand how nitro fuel can take so long. The Switch port taking long to load, that makes sense. That's the Switch. That console is basically a panini press on steroids. Let's be real. I love the Switch. Amazing library. Not that strong. So that one taking a while to load. That makes sense to me. But the PS4 Pro, the console that was at the time designed, like the nitro fueled came out before the PS5. So the PS4 Pro was literally like the highest marks. Like, this is what you are meant to run on, and it's loading times. I don't get it. So it is very good to play this and not have that issue. We can put that there because it's the last lap. All right. Yep. I hope that if we ever get a PC port of Nitro Fueled, it will be optimized quite a bit better. I've not played too much of the Spider-Man PC port, but I think its loading times were a bit better, from what I recall. And so that has me a little more hopeful. I was worried that we weren't going to hit that. I took that shortcut a little awkwardly. There we go. See, that is a much better showing. So much better. And get another drink of water. Yeah, I am very, very slowly losing confidence in my ability to 100% this game in one sitting. Seeing as we're an hour into the stream and we're not quite done with story mode. I thought I hit skip. Skip. Congratulations! Thank you. I love how fucking aggressive Uka sounds. Also, sorry, I was checking my phone, made a noise. So I was checking that. Well, the cutscene played out. All right, now we do this course. I believe this one is Pinstripes Hot Air Skyway. This is what I have a lot of fun with too. Not quite as much as Cortex Castle, but it's still a very fun time. Ooh, I'm gripping this controller hard enough, and with how I'm having to play, I'm already rubbing a spot on my left mid or right middle finger with how hard I'm gripping it. But I won't stop. Even my physical limitations won't stop me from playing Crash Team Racing. I don't care if they gotta hook me up to a machine. Hook my brain up to a machine that is designed purely to play this game. I will keep going. Yep. Alright. I think with how much I've been on a Crash deviation lately, you know, replaying Crash 3. I'm almost done with Crash 3. Go off. Playing a bit more Crash 4 and remembering why, as much as I like Crash 4, I don't quite like it as much as Crash 3, admittedly. I should just stream like Crash 3, just a full playthrough of it. I think that would be fun. The original. For my recent playthrough, I've been doing the Insane Trilogy version, but I'd be down to just play the original. Mostly because I love the Insane Trilogy, but it's one of those games that just doesn't run well when I try and record with OBS or stream. Probably because it's also not as well optimized compared to the original. Engine, come back here. Can I hit the shortcut? Did Engine really somehow keep ahead of the Time Twister? Engine. You lad. I love you for that. I don't know if I'd replay Crash 1 or 2. I like Crash 2. I'm gonna admit I'm not too big on Crash 1. I think it's the weakest of the original trilogy. Not to diss it too much, because obviously it sparked the whole series, but it is kind of the weakest in my opinion. And I definitely think it peaks with Crash 3. Crash 4 is a good time, though. I do quite like Crash 4. I just don't have as much of a desire to go back to it all the way that I have with Crash 3. Specifically because the other day when I started, I was like, I should play Crash 4 again. And I did the first level and managed to miss one crate and immediately remembered, this is why I shouldn't replay Crash 4, because of how asinine some of its crate placement is. Like, the first level has almost 100 crates. That is an issue. Crash 4 has a real bloat problem, as much as I do love the game. It kind of feels like Beanox was just told, hey, put as much into every level as you physically can. Make them long as hell, which on paper sounds really cool until you're playing a level that takes like 10 minutes and you get to the end and you've broken like 300 crates and you get to the end and you hit the switch thinking, all right, did I get all of them? And you're missing one. Like, at least with the original trilogy, it wasn't so bad when you missed a single crate, because most levels in the original trilogy, no longer than like 5 minutes. It was not that big of an ask. Like, even then, 5 minutes is pushing it. You could blow through most of the levels in like 3 minutes or less, even when you were being thorough and combing through them for crates. Crash 4 having levels that take so long. Excuse me. I don't know why I say excuse me, I gotta drink. The long level, it's like a double-edged sword, because the long levels are great on your initial casual playthrough, but then the moment you want to start going back through the levels to collect everything, it's such a chore. Oxide Station. This is a toughie one. This is a toughie course. I know for a fact I'm gonna struggle with it here and when I have to race Oxide. I would still say Crash 4 is a good game. I'm sorry I'm still on it, but I need something to talk about while I'm racing, because honestly, a lot of the racing, this is gonna sound cringe, a lot of the racing is just second nature to me with the controls and how it plays. I can sit here and yap about just about anything while racing and do a pretty good job. Crash 4. Let's talk Crash 4. And when I say Crash 4, I mean It's About Time and not Cortex Strikes Back or whatever. Not the GameCube one, the new Crash 4. Ever thought about streaming Deadlock? I have thought about it because I've played it a couple times. I'm just not very good at it, and admittedly, this is no knock against Deadlock. I think Deadlock is a great game. I just don't like MOBAs very much. I used to, Hidden Wizlord, that I'm not sure if I ever talked about. I used to play League a couple years back. I used to play League here and there. And I kind of forced myself to play because of who I was with at the time. But looking back, I can definitely say it was not that fun. I did not have that much fun. The most fun I had on League was playing like the randomizer mode and just dicking around. But even then, it was few and far between. And this isn't me trying to compare League to Deadlock, because Deadlock beats it easily. I didn't get as much out of Deadlock as even a lot of my friends are. I have a lot of friends who play Deadlock religiously, and I'm happy for them. I'm happy that Valve is able to put out a new banger game, that they put out what a lot of people are calling the best MOBA ever. Like, I've genuinely been seeing so many people say that they knocked it out of the park with this game, and I'm happy for them. I just wasn't too big on it. Maybe I'll give it a try. I've contemplated doing a series of streams where I just stream myself grinding out the game and trying to get better. But the issue is I gotta hope that if I do try that again, that I enjoy it, because the whole point of these streams is that I play them to have fun. Especially this stream. This stream is the most, I don't care if this isn't a popular or like a big numbers type stream. I love Crash Team Racing, so I'm gonna just grind out the adventure mode in one stream. It's MOBA-esque, but I wouldn't say it's entire. I know. I get that it's not like exactly a MOBA, but it still has enough MOBA-like qualities that I'm not a big fan of. I think my biggest gripe with the game, and again, this could just be because of it being MOBA-esque, one-sided sweeps happen a lot. It's not like TF2 or I'm trying to think. I guess Marvel Rivals would be another more recent shooter game where even if you lose that first round, even if you're losing in the beginning, you have that comeback chance. From what I've seen in Deadlock, both of my own experience and talking with friends who play it a lot more than me, a lot of the time, as soon as the momentum gets going for one team, it is near impossible for the other team to make a comeback. And that's part of why I just didn't have too much fun, because since I'm bad at the game, I ended up being on the team that was losing already. And, you know, you just get pounded, you just get snowballed on so fast. It is a skill issue, and I am fully, that's why I prefaced all this ranting with, it is a good game, it is a well-designed game, and I recognize it. I just suck, and I don't quite enjoy it too much, but I will definitely give it another try sometime. If not for the chance to play with those friends who've been sucked into the Deadlock vortex.
You call that racing? Forget about it.
Forget about it. Guys, forget about it. There are methods to... I know there are, and I'm not saying that that is like every game is a one-sided push. But like, that was just how I felt. It's how I feel. It's all opinions, and you know, I'm the stupid streamer. I don't know how to play. I scratch my head and I scratch my bum. Like, do I shoot the minion? No. I just didn't quite vibe with it as much as I probably would have liked to, especially given the fact that it has taken over the lives of some of my close friends, and it's been genuinely a little harder to convince them to play something else. If you're in the stream right now, any of you, you know who I'm talking about, and I love you, but I would like to play something that isn't Deadlock. Like, I managed to convince a couple of them to join and play TF2, and it felt really good to get the gang back together and play some Cream Fortress. By the way, you know, let's talk some Scream Fortress. I quite like the new maps this year. I don't know why I'm seeing a lot of people saying that the new maps this year are all bad. I like Marshlands. Marshlands is fun. I like Dusker because it feels like an Ultra Kill map, and even I'm not even that big of a fan of Ultra Kill. I barely played it. I shouldn't say I'm not a fan. I will definitely attract attention if I say that and try and word it as if I don't like Ultra Kill. People never like, they never do. I have noticed, God, it is so miserable sometimes to be a TF2 fan in modern era, because it feels like so many people want to take the chance to hate it. Is the game perfect? No. Is how Valve handles the game perfect? Oh, hell no. I would definitely love for them to handle it differently, and I will criticize Valve fairly. But there's so many people that just have such a doomer negative mindset with the game. And maybe it's because I'm an outlier and I started back in 2017, so I don't have the fond memories of, oh fuck. I don't have the fond memories of Meet Your Match or anything like that. I don't even know if Meet Your Match was like a positive one. I started back in May of 2017, so I started like on the front end of the quote unquote update drought. But guess what? I still found myself loving the game. Even when the bot crisis was going on, I still love the game and I still found the good. I think too many people are just craving the negativity from the bot crisis when everyone was kind of piling on Valve. Fairly piling on Valve, because of how little Valve was doing to fix the situation. And it just feels like ever since the bot crisis ended, people have... What the fuck happened there? What? What? No, am I gonna lose now because I clipped through the edge? I was on a serious rant too, and I was proving my point of saying that a lot of my racing is second nature. Come on, I can catch up, right? I was sent to the evil realm for daring to criticize common TF2 YouTubers. I won't name names. I'm not going to stoop as low as naming specific names of YouTubers who I did. Okay, we're going to restart. Oh no, I've been sent to the evil bog. Wreck Party reference. I'll wrap up my thoughts because it mostly does come down to, I think the TF2 community as a whole just kind of has too much of a doomer mindset. That isn't to say everyone is like that, but it feels like a vocal amount of the TF2 community. And we're gonna restart again. We're not gonna crash out. You know, I can be fair, and I can criticize too. I can criticize fairly. I'm of the opinion that I'm not too hot on a lot of the new Halloween cosmetics. Am I as openly vitriolic about, oh, they have to fit the TF2 art style? No, not really. I'm okay with some of the more fun, weird ones. Fuck it, why not? Do some weird one. Am I happy that we got stuff like a Transformers helmet for Engineer? I kind of sit more on the I don't give too much of a shit side. I think the people who... God, I'm even turning this into a way to dunk on TF2 community. I think too many people... We're just gonna restart. I gotta get that early lead. I think too many people get overheated about the Halloween cosmetics. They overly focus on it. They overly hate on the new stuff. Am I saying I love all of it? No. There are quite a few new cosmetics that I am just not a fan of. But I'm also not losing sleep over most of them. And I think that's the main thing. I have other things in TF2 I could be worried about than, oh my god, Demo Man has another bomb hat? No. And I do think too many people kind of worry about that type of shit too much. You know, just IMO. There are definitely some things in TF2 I worry about to that degree. But, it could be worse. We could have a second potassium bonnet. Think about that. Think about that, TF2 community. You want that? You want a second potassium bonnet? How about another weird promo item set that just looks awful? Actually, no. I feel like people would be happy with a promo item set at all because that means the game's getting attention from Valve. I would love to see them do... I know it's probably not going to happen in this day and age. Oop. Well, time to restart again. I would love to see a crossover between TF2 and Deadlock that's like official. I remember everyone joked because Abrams back in like the beta, his book was the Bombonomicon, and everyone joked about, oh, it's our reference. Waiter, more elite slop, please. That shit. I don't want to say, I'm not saying names, especially because I have not watched this video personally, but I was in a Discord server where someone devolving into a fish. No, we're not crashing out. This is Crashing Racing. We're having a good time. I was in a Discord server and someone was quoting a big TF2 YouTuber who was doing a tier list of weapons and fucking talked about this isn't even elite slop. This is just like a what are you on about moment from me, who claimed the Islander is overpowered and that Demo Knight as a whole needs to be nerfed. And I'm sitting there reading. This could be wrong because this was someone in a Discord server quoting a video I haven't seen. So I could be paraphrasing incorrectly. I just didn't give enough of a fuck to go and do my own research, admittedly. But if it's true, I'm sorry, what? You think Demo Knight, the melee class, should be, the melee subclass, should be nerfed? If it is true that that is what the guy said, why? What the fuck are you on about? Oh my god, what the fuck? Why am I missing that? I hit that so nicely when I first played. I gotta think of something more positive to talk. I gotta put my money where my mouth is and talk positively, even if it's about TF2. I'm holding out hope for the future of TF2 because of the upcoming MVM update. I'm holding out a lot of positivity and hope. Islander is strong, but to say Demo Knight is OP is to ignore its biggest weakness, no gun. Exactly! Hell, I would argue that the Islander is strong, but that's like saying the Tomislav is strong. We should nerf heavy as a whole. It's strong when used in its situation. Sentry guns are strong. Should we nerf engineer to remove or weaken the sentry gun? No! Any weapon, just, okay, maybe not any, but most weapons can be strong in the right context. Islander is only ever strong if they're running the full Knight loadout, because if you're playing Demo Knight without the boots, what are you doing? Tomislav is I know Tommy is beat by stock in a 1v1, but I will always prefer the Tomislav over stock personally. It's a personal preference thing. And we're not here to discuss that. I just brought it up as a random example of how stupid it is potentially to use the excuse, oh, X is strong, so we should nerf it. I just don't. If you genuinely think that the Islander is so strong that it needs a nerf, I think you really need to reconsider how you play the game. Again, not seeing the video myself and only getting the quotes secondhand. So I feel like I really have to preface that so that no one gets mad at me here. Seeing about how the guy was defending his opinion, it gave off this vibe of he got absolutely stomped by a Demo Knight once 5 years ago and is still super salty about it. There we go. Finally fucking hit that shortcut. The moment I started talking about TF2, my brain is short-circuiting and can't seem to race correctly, so I don't know how much we're gonna talk TF2. As much as I quite love TF2 and will continue to love TF2. I thought about streaming TF2 again, but I don't know. No, we're not gonna restart. Let's see if we can catch up. I think it's possible. If I can get something like the mask. Somebody stop me. I mean, this could also be usable. At the very least, it could be usable for closing the distance. Especially if I can time it right and get it between him throwing bombs like that. All right. There we go. Don't have to restart. Okay. Get him. No, he blocked it. I should have waited when we were at here where he takes a pause on throwing out his bombs. All right, I get another chance. What? Why did that not land? I can see where that was going. So hang on, we're gonna let this play out and I'm gonna get a drink of water. Hang on. Water speed run. I'm beating this guy. I'm beating adventure mode tonight, at the very least. Anything else up in the air? But I'm beating adventure mode tonight. I will not let fucking Pinstripe Totoro outdo me. Also, you sent a big old chat message that I will read. I didn't think I was gonna hit that, so I hesitated. Common issue with lack of knowledge, but once you understand a weakness with a weapon or playstyle, then it becomes fair and balanced, except for random crits. Yeah, I'm not counting random crits. That's why... Okay, so to kind of contradict myself, I will consider the fucking, I forget its name, the Skull Cutter. I think it is maybe not overpowered necessarily, but it's definitely annoying because it's one of the only Demo Knight weapons that you can get random crits with. And when a Demo Knight can already do shit like Trimp, and it does so much extra damage, I do think the Skull Cutter needs toned down, or at the very least, in a perfect world where TF2 didn't have random crits and casual, it would be a more balanced weapon. But we don't live in that world. So sadly, it is an obnoxious weapon. And I personally see it as the most disrespectful Demo Knight weapon in the game. I know what I'm doing wrong. I need to hit that jump at the peak, but I struggle a little bit with hitting that jump. All right. Nope, missed. Have some of this. Pinstripe, are you supposed to be Italian? Because you kind of lose that accent a lot. There we go. Now we just gotta stay ahead of him. And if we somehow get behind him, I have the missiles. I did so good on my very first attempt against him, and just flustered because the game decided to send me to the fucking nth dimension. Really? Really, game? No, I can catch up to him. I can catch up to him. Even with that, I'm confident. Especially when we get to this corner and he has to slow down to make that turn. Yes. You see, Pinstripe doesn't know how to do the fast turn technique, so I have that advantage on that really sharp 90-degree turn there. My controller gave out. It's possible. It's still possible. Especially if we can get not a power-up, I guess. Especially if we can hit this shortcut. Oh, what? I'm going to eat my controller. How long have we been stuck on this one? I feel like I've been stuck on Pinstripe for quite a bit longer than any other boss. Probably because the Skyway is one of the longer courses. So every time I fail, I gotta start again. You know what? At least I'm gonna look on the bright side and restart. I'm gonna look on the bright side and be happy that it's not like a boss fight against Engine and Engine Labs. Because that, I would actually just kind of give up and be like, nope, no thank you. No thank you. Fuck that course. Now, of course, we're gonna have to come back to it for the challenges, but like, I don't have to worry about that yet. But also, I'm just ignoring the Wumpa crate. I'm just gonna focus on tight cornering and apparently not hitting that shortcut again. Let's do this. The more I think about it, yeah, I think sometime we will just play through the original Crash trilogy. I almost said Trash trilogy, and I would have been upset at myself if I let that slip. Because I love Crash. Come on, hit him. Why didn't that hit? You saw that missile, it went right and left, and then it didn't hit him, and then It's fine. If we get to a point that this is really starting to get repetitive and annoying, I'll just start on the relic grindings to take a break from this race. But we're already got a bit of a strong start here. You know what? Let's for some variety and to take a break from Pinstripe because he is a bitch. Let's go back and do some of the relic races from the first layer, from the first level. I know I said I was avoiding doing that and trying to just, you know, beat the game fully, or beat the story mode first. But Pinstripe's being a bit of a bitch. And let's go ahead and say, oh, we're at 35. I keep forgetting I named myself Winky. I don't know why, that's just making me laugh. Alright, so let's go back to World 1. Let's do some of the relic races, because they're a fun change pace. Gotta drive all the way back. This is, okay. We're being niceys, we're being positive. Genuine positive, why I consider at least this game somewhat better than Mario Kart. Adventure mode. More racing and or parting games need an adventure mode of some kind. Oh, I can move the camera around, I forgot that. Like, this is cool, having this big old hub area. It's cool and it's fun. And I like joy and whimsy. Let's go back to the first race. Alright, that's the token battle arena, which I don't care too much about. We're gonna do Crash Cove's relic race, I think. I don't care too much about the CTR challenge, though we will have to come back and do it.
Get the lowest time you can.
I know Uka Uka, but thank you. Let me get a drink of water. Yeah, this game's not going to beat me. Even though it is physically destroying my hand a bit, I am rubbing a very red mark on the back of my finger. Let's relic race. I'm not going for platinums. I'm going to say that now. We're going to focus on just going for the gold, because platinum times are for true masochists. And I'm privy to a little bit of masochism here and there. But not tonight. Not quite. For those unfamiliar, and because I like to yap, Crash Team Racing has a really interesting version of time trial where it pulls from the platforming games, where you do a relic race by beating these by hitting these time stopper crates to, you know, pause the time. You get a bonus if you hit them all. And you have to beat a certain time. There are 3 tiers to the relic races. Oh wait, no, that's right. You can't race under the water there. You got to fall off like around this point so you can reach. There's a crate over there. I'm not going for platinum. That's fine. There's 3 tiers of relics. There's Sapphire, which don't do anything. They are like basically just a participation award. That's it. There's Gold, which is actively used for progression in the game. Like, you need gold relics to unlock some of the secrets in the game. And then there's Platinum relics. They are not used for anything completion-wise, except for just bragging rights. That's it. And I love them for that. In my times of playing the Crash series, I've gotten a few platinum relics here and there. I don't normally go out of my way hard for them because they are difficult. They're basically developer time trials, the platinum relics. But again, using that brick wall analogy, I love it. Oh, you're kidding? Okay, good. I was about to say you're kidding me. We were 2 seconds off from gold. Nope, we got gold because we managed to get all the crates. If you get all the relic crates, you get a 10-second deduction from your time as a bonus. Winky. We beat Dingo. Oh god, 10 minutes for all of them? Those are probably just placeholders. We don't need a retry. I'm not going for platinum. Platinum relic times in any Crash games are true, unadulterated evil. Thank you, Uka Uka. Are you going to come back and give me another hint? Like, I think, yeah, it doesn't even show it up there. There's relic races for all the normal races, and then there's a Skull Rock CTR, like, badge challenge. I'm not gonna do the Uka Uka hints. We're not done. I just need to piss and refill my water bottle. So we're gonna take a short intermission, and then when I'm back, we're gonna actually go beat Pinstripe. I need that refresher on Crash Cove to re-get my gears in place, but we're gonna go beat Pinstripe. But first, I gotta go take a hot piss and fill up my water bottle. So take this chance to get up yourself, do some stretching, get a drink. We will be right back. Ooh, we're back. We're real. Ah. My bladder is empty. My bottle is full. I'm recuperated and ready to go kick Pinstripe's ass. So let's go do that, gamers. Is this the right way to it? Oh no, this is the Crystal Cove area or whatever it's called. No, hang on. There's a shorter way. If we take the other way, we'll get back to Pinstripe faster. We will be coming back and doing all this eventually. Part of me, I think it would be wise if I beat all of story mode except for Oxide 1. Oxide is already a difficult as hell race. Hardest in story mode. So I think what I want to do is I want to get up to him. Then we will turn around and grind out, see if we have time to grind out all of the relics and everything, see how long that takes. And then just do him all at once instead of racing him once and then coming back, doing all the relic races, racing him a second time. I figured it'll probably be better if we just do it all at once if I can. So we're going to beat Pinstripe. We're going to be... Cortex, you okay? We're going to beat him. I'm confident in this. So let's do it. Apparently while I was up, likely ban evader got auto restricted from Twitch, so good on you, Twitch. Your auto moderation finally fucking did something. I'm never gonna let up on Twitch's auto mod being mostly useless. It will constantly tell me, hey, we think this user might be a bot, but we're just not gonna do anything about it. I missed the shortcut, but it's fine.
Yeah, right.
It's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna let one shortcut botching tilt me for the rest of the race. I've caught back up from worse. I don't know why I shot that there. If we need to, we restart and we beat him. I am still so happy that I decided to do this stream. Okay, yeah, we are gonna go and restart. That was abysmal. Crashing Racing is one of my favorite games. I keep saying that. I don't need to keep repeating myself to you. Crashing Racing is one of my favorite games of all time. This stream was 100% just a case of could do follower only chat if you want to avoid. I don't want to do that because I think my issue with doing a follower only chat is if a new viewer comes in and they want to interact with me to get a vibe for how I am before they follow, because maybe they find out I'm an asshole or something and they're like, yeah, I don't want to follow him. Well, if it's on follower only chat, they'll have no way to gauge by talking with me. Don't worry, I've been thinking about implementing. I know there's like actual moderation bots, like third-party ones that I've heard are good to implement, so I might do that in the future, a near future. Pinstripe, if you get ahead of me, I'm gonna blow you up. You know that, right? Blow up. Haha.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, I know follower only chat is an option. It's just not something I personally want to do. Oh. Ah, he ran into my TNT. That's not a useful power-up to me because I don't know where he's gonna race. I guess I can hope that he runs over it, but it's unlikely. I would much rather have the missiles at the ready. Ah! I'm always gonna go for that when I'm going fast and have the one per fruit. What can I say? I'm a confident idiot. It's a part of my appeal. Of what very little appeal I have. Alright. I don't want to be right behind him for when he throws a bomb. I was trying to snipe him with my own bomb. Okay, we gotta restart again. Just watch. As much as I am struggling against him, Oxide is going to be worse. Oxide is so bullshit in this game. But it'll be all the more worth it when we beat him. And that's a win, not if. I ain't letting him turn my planet into a parking lot.
Yeah, right.
Maybe we just stop. No, I can't not go for that shortcut. That shortcut is too satisfying to skip out on because it'd be easier. I just gotta get good. Skill issue. Did I hit him with the crate? It does not sound like it. Sadly. That should have landed, but it didn't. But it's fine. I'm confident. If I can just avoid the bombs and catch up. Yeah, he's right there. Should have waited a second. Yeah, right. Why didn't the missile lock on at all? All right, go, 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 go. No. Okay, that gave me a bit of freedom to catch up. Oh, this is really nice to have. Especially, oh, I was hoping I could snipe him with it. There you go. Okay, 3 more missiles. I can definitely catch him up here because he doesn't spit out bombs when he gets around to this corner, or at least as many. Ah, we got each other. And I feel like it. Yes. Yes. All right. Just gotta stay ahead of him. Easier said than done. But it's fine. Almost hit my own TNT. Pinstripe, please stop nudging right up against me. How did that not hit? I hit that shortcut so many times and I just did the normal racetrack. But now that I'm up against the boss, I'm choking up and I'm struggling to hit it. It's fine. I went into the stream knowing it was going to be a long one and going to involve me probably restarting certain races over and over. Because as much as I love and will sing the praises of this game, it is still a very difficult game. I think I don't take it straight dead on like that. I gotta like go at the angle. You brought up earlier in the stream, Nub, how you played Nitro Kart when you were younger. Do you have any fond memories of that one? Just as a way to talk. Because I'd like to go through and play all the Crash racing games at some point, so I can kind of compare and contrast them all out of like my own morbid curiosity, knowing how bad a lot of them are. Made the game very scuffed and 3 out of 10 experience. It can't be that bad. Like, it's a GBA racer, so it can't be that good, but it can't be like awful. We'll play it eventually live, and then you can relive your memories. You can relive your time. And wait, I didn't miss? I thought for sure I missed putting that on him, but all right. Sure game, I'll take it. Yep. We're not gonna go for the shortcut. It's too risky. And even though I'm a confident idiot, I'm not that confident. Why did I throw that in front of me when I could have easily put that behind me? Okay. All right, we're somehow staying just ahead of him. Never mind. Had to say something. It is all from what I remembered. The drifting is bad and the courses are very bland. But to be fair, it's a GBA racer. I don't think they could have gone too crazy with the courses. It's got to be on the same level as something like Mario Kart Super Circuit, I imagine. I don't know why I placed that there. He's never gonna hit that. No, we can't give up.
Have some of this.
Worse than Super Circuit? Okay, now I gotta check it out eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I slipped into a pocket universe and fell through the floor. I think, funnily enough, is I've heard a lot of criticism towards the console version of Nitro Kart because it's just not as good as this. Which, if that's the case, I'm gonna be sad because, you know, I keep saying this is one of my favorite racers, and that game was if you're gonna play it, make it a video. 5-minute review of Crash Nitro Kart and GBA. It sucks. That's it. 5 minutes of silence after. I would not mind just going through and playing a bunch of random racing games for a video or for streams. It's not good, period. Is he gonna hit into one of those beakers? Sounded like he hit a beaker. I gotta say more than just it's not good. What kind of a high quality game reviewer would I be if I only said it's not good, period?
Yeah, right.
Who do you think I am? Fucking... I'm trying to think of a bad video game reviewer specifically to make this comparison. Arrgh. Oh, now I hit the shortcut. IGN moment. No, IGN would probably praise it.
Watch your back.
IGN to me feels like they kind of praise games when they don't deserve it. Like they overly hype up shit like the Lego series, you know. When let's be real, not all the Lego games are that hot. Okay, yeah, he does avoid that beaker. Yep. Is he gonna? Okay, good. He got hit by that. I would have been very pissed. IGN should hire me. I can review games good. I bet I'm the only one of their staff that's played Urban Yeti. I don't know why I was thinking about Urban Yeti again the other day, and I got sad. And Unfalcon Lego, not that good. Nah. Okay, let me be specific. Lego Star Wars, great game. Lego Star Wars is a great game. I have some fond memories of Lego Pirates of the Caribbean for the DS, but a majority of Lego games, I've played a handful of them. They're not bad. They are not bad, but baseline, they're all just kind of okay.
Yeah, right.
Lego Sky here. Okay, I can specifically bring out Lego Skywalker Saga is a weird one where I think it's a good game. I just don't think it's a good Lego game. I think it does too much to try and differentiate itself from the other Lego Star Wars games that just kind of loops around to being not as interesting. Also, I beat him. All I had to do was talk about Lego. God, my finger is actually starting to get pretty red. Is this gonna show up on camera if I kind of want to take a picture of my finger here and see. I'll put that in the Discord later. There is an actual bruise forming on my finger from how hard I'm holding this controller. All right.
So, you's beat me fair and square.
Yep, very fair and square.
Thought you'll be as lucky with Oxide.
You're gonna drink water.
Pity for your troubles. Oh, brother.
Well, the little Terravermin has finally collected
All right.
trophies to become world champion.
We're not gonna fight him yet.
Do so long.
We are at the 2-hour mark of the stream. We're gonna spend the next 1.5 to 2 hours grinding out all of the other things that we need to do for story mode and seeing how long it's gonna take. So let's drive all the way back. Can I open this? I should be able to open this because I have the keys I need, even though I can't do any of them yet. I believe, yeah, we need to do all the token challenges before we can get those unlocked. So we're gonna go through 2-hour mark. Okay, we technically haven't beaten story mode because we need to still race Oxide, but we're gonna wait on doing that. But 2-hour mark is where we call it and say we have almost beaten story mode. I'm gonna count it as the end of story mode for me, and we're gonna start the grind. I don't know. I'm gonna turn back this way so I can go back to Crash Cove area, and we now begin the grind of getting all of the relics and the tokens and all the side stuff before we go race Oxide. This is where the real game begins. We've beaten Pinstripe, we've beaten everyone but Oxide, so we're gonna go through. Let's just do the token race of Crash Cove. I feel like we'll do the token race, and then I think it'll be more fun if we go through. Shut up. It'll be more interesting if we do all the relics and then all the tokens, or maybe all the tokens first and then the relics, because the token races are kind of just whatever to me, if I'm being honest. It's just you gotta do a normal race, but there are 3 letters hidden on the track that you have to collect and still win in first. So it's basically a normal race. So it's whatever. It's just all about finding where the letters are. Oh, well, the R's back there, so we're gonna have to grab it then. The T is up there. The relic race, or the token race, I'm a little less confident in because I don't quite remember. Okay, we can reach that, right? Yep. All right, there's the C. And I have a couple missiles saved up. Gimme. And now we just gotta... Okay, nope, we're gonna have to come back on the next lap to get the last letter, because I did not have enough speed to make it up there. Ooh, sniped him. Might just have to let these guys duke it out a little so I can slip ahead. We gotta build up speed now so I can hit that shortcut and get the last letter. Come with me while we do the last of this story. Okay, we gotta grab this and go. Ah, no, no, no. It's still winnable. It's a little less winnable. I was hoping to get something like the mask. Maybe we can get it here. Actually, no, this will work. I think I should be able to slip ahead with this. Yes! Look at that! There we go. Ah. There we go. So we're gonna go through and do the token races here, and then we'll turn back around and do all the relics. Yes. Oh, I thought there was gonna be an animation or something that played, so I was waiting. All right, so that's Crash Cove completed. On to the next one. Ruse Tubes. This one I feel like is not gonna be fun because you gotta find the there's a shortcut on here that I've been avoiding doing because it's such a pain to hit. But I'm gonna need to hit it for both this and... Oh wait, no, not Ruse Tubes, on Sewer Speedway. Never mind. You don't have to worry about the shortcut yet. When we get to Sewer Speedway, there's a shortcut that I am low-key dreading because of how tricky it is to hit. This one should be easy because it's just a... There's not really a lot of shortcuts on this track. I believe the T is going to be hidden over here. Yep. All right. Well, now we just got to race. And as you can see, I've already cut way ahead of everyone else, so not a difficult race. Yep. I really want to put my money where my mouth is in doing all of story mode in one sitting. 100%ing it if I can, so buckle in. This is where the endurance test is really gonna get going. It's only just begun. I will, right after this race and after the relic time, probably pop over to the save station just to see what percentage we're at with everything but Oxide done. I doubt we're gonna be like more than halfway done. Like anywhere, maybe not even anywhere near halfway, admittedly. That's fine. Genuinely, like that is great because it means more racing. It means I get to race more as Cortex. Let's see how big this bruise will get on my finger. All right. Well, now we gotta go right back into Ruse Tube so we can do the relic. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Let's go and do the relic race. I want to do all the tokens and then all the relics just back to back to back, but might as well just do it while we're here. No point in driving all the way over to a different course. All right. Let's go for it. This should be even easier than Crash Cove because again, there's like no shortcuts on this track. It's a pretty straightforward. Except I gotta remember that some of these jumps are a little tricky to hit. Some of these tall up high crates are a little annoying. It's fine. I'm just gonna focus on racing and not so much about trying to get the perfect all the crates. Because if I'm fast enough, I shouldn't need that 10-second deduction. Especially if I'm gonna be missing them on every lap, it seems. All right. I think we'll be fine. I mean, Sapphire time is 1:15. But we need gold, not Sapphire. And I missed that. It's fine. It'll be fine. Maybe we'll hit one of the jumps this time. Hey, we hit one. Yep. All right, we're hitting them. We're hitting them. Yep. Yep. Gotta hit that and that. Yep. Yep. I don't know if we're getting the gold there. We got Sapphire, but did we get gold? No, we didn't get gold. And you need the gold for progression. Ah. We'll save high score and we're gonna retry. We gotta get that gold. Gotta go for gold. Gold time. Oh, we were close to it though. Yeah, I definitely don't need to hit all of them, but if I can just hit more of these crates up here, that would be really nice. Yep. Yeah, I'm confident. I am confident. Yep. 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 We can get it. Yep. Yes, and we hit a second one, so yeah, I think we're getting it. Yep. And those ones in the middle are tricky because I try and stay near the center for that better drift. But it's fine. Hup, hup. Hip. Hip. Yeah, we're already hitting more of them. Can we hit this one too? Yes. It might be worth it to go out of my way to hit all of them, since I am doing much better this time around. Ah, never mind. I missed that one apparently. But I don't think we'll need it. Curious to see how close we get to a platinum. Like, how close are we to getting the platinum over the gold? It probably won't say. And I'm not going to retry to try and get it. But hey, we got gold. Second gold. Save high score for Winky. Yeah, 12-second difference. Fuck yeah. I am the best. I am a great racer. Oh, we don't need this. right, yeah, I want to drive over to the save segment real quickly just to see what our percentage is at. What are we at percentage-wise? 42. We are about halfway through the game. So there is a part of me that thinks we could, if we really buckle down and just do everything. I think it's possible to do all in one sitting. All right, let's get Sewer Speedway out of the way. This one I'm not looking forward to with either of its challenges. Because we got to hit that really shortcut here. But it's fine. I can hit it. I believe one of them is there. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed. All right, let's... okay, might as well restart. That is the awful shortcut. That is the awful one. This one, not as bad. It's kind of an... Okay, whichever racer that was that shoved me out of the way last second. Fuck off. I think that was Polar. Fuck that guy. Hate that polar bear. Not too fond of his levels. We missed. I'm just a little too short. It's fine. Okay. Who's ready to see me restart over and over and over to hit that shortcut? Who's ready to watch that? Who's ready to watch me be in pain? All right, I hit that one. Okay. Okay, you know, we'll try it on the next lap. Maybe we just need to collect some Wumpa fruit. And hey, we got this. Let's see. Oh, never mind. We don't even need to hit that shortcut. I could have sworn the third letter was on that shortcut. We only got to hit that for relic mode. All right. I am not going to complain. I hate hitting that shortcut. So if I only have to hit it in the relic race, that's fine. Because on relic races, you have full Wumpa speed no matter what. That's why I really love doing the relic races, because you're at top speed. I'll go ahead and see. Hey, there we go. We hit it. Yeah, this is just not a very fun shortcut to hit. But I managed to hit it there. Mostly because you gotta get that half pipe jump at such a specific angle. Oh yeah, and then there's all the rolling toxic waste things that are horrible when you're doing a good relic run. But we're gonna beat the CPUs. We're gonna do the token challenge at the very least. It's not too much of a hassle. Just me being a little stupid on what you had to do. Up. Let's see if we can hit it again. Yes, just barely. But you do need that Wumpa speed. That's what it all is. I'm gonna be real. I'm so more used to grinding out the relic races than doing the normal races. Just because that grind for like trying to do platinum on all the courses has me too used to being top speed all the time instead of having to collect Wumpas. So that's why sometimes I get thrown off with these shortcuts. Pew pew pew. All right, there we go. Oh fuck, now my thumb's starting to bruise a little bit. It's fine. I will be battered and bruised and blistered, but I will beat this game. I am stronger than it. Back in we go. Time for the relic race, where we have to hit that shortcut at least once. All right. Oh, yeah, 65. I remember there's a whole lot in the shortcut, so it'll be fine. We have to hit this shortcut once, and we missed one of them. Good luck. Thank you. I need it. That's another reason why I wasn't looking forward to doing this course. Look at how many crates are just like at the top of the half pipe here. You have to do so much awkward turning to get them. Maybe I should probably try and aim to get all of them so I can get that 10-second reduction. Because otherwise it's going to be an utter wreck trying to get all of them. And I miss it again. We just need to hit that shortcut once because there's a shit ton of crates up there, but I can just slow down and hit them all on one lap so I don't have to worry. But it's fine. Yep. You gotta do this. Oh, I hit that very easily in the normal race. It's fine. I think what helps this game not get so frustrating to me is the fun animations and the amazing music. This soundtrack is so good. All the Crash games have... Oh, I really biffed that one. All the Crash games, when I say all the Crash games, I mean the original trilogy and this and 4, have amazing soundtracks. I have several of the songs in the stream playlist because of how much I adore this series soundtrack. All right. There we go. All right, we just gotta focus on hitting all of them up here. Yep. Isn't there a whole bunch? Oh no, I'm thinking of Engine Lab that has a whole bunch of crates just cowering in one weird spot. All right, we're gonna slow down and we're gonna focus on just hitting all of these super quick. Just to make it a little easier when we come back through. A little easier. Nope. Luckily, since I hit the 2 harder shortcuts already, it should be a little bit of a smooth sailing now. Hopefully. Like, I gotta go under here and get all these. And then I gotta make my way around and get all of these, which are not fun. You know, let's focus on the right side. Since we missed one on the right side. Since you have to hit that shortcut, it is awkward trying to figure out what the best way to go about getting all these others is. Yep. That's just kind of how it is with this game. Trying to brain and think about where to best cut corners and cut time. That's why I genuinely love it, even though I'm gonna sit here and complain. But you know, when you truly love something, you can sit there and complain about it too. That's why I can sit here and complain about TF2 and shit, because I do truly love it. Yep. Those boxes cowering in the top curves of the half pipe, they're gonna be the death of me. Yep. I'm just not gonna drift here so I can easily get around. I think we've gotten all the ones that hide in the top curve. No. All right, we got those. I think I missed one somewhere. I don't think the last 4 are hiding all in here. Yeah, I missed one somewhere. Oh, wait, no. Hey, we got them all. Hell yeah, we got gold. Oh no, I forgot we got perfect. My heart stopped. I saw that we were 40 milliseconds past the gold time, and I would have actually crashed out if I hadn't gotten all the crates. All right, gold time achieved. Winky. Oh, back to map. So we don't got to go back to that one. All that's left in this area of the map. What's left? What's the last course? I think it's the I forget what it's called. Not Tiny Arena. It's like the Tiger Woods, maybe. Oh, there's also let's go ahead and do the Skull Rock challenge. It's a bit of a weird break. No, shut up, Uka. Shut up, Uka. We're focused. We're locked in. No, I'm yapping. I'm not locked in, but like, I have a mission. You gotta collect all the crystals, and the time limit is the challenge here. And I forget, but I believe the power-ups here, if you shoot like a bomb at a crystal, I believe it counts as you hitting it. This is another thing where it's like, it's really neat that they brought a portion of the platforming into the racing. Like, I don't know, I think it's fascinating the different ways Naughty Dog was able to be like, how do we take this core mechanic from the platforming game and turn it into something for the racing game? And I think they did a great job. Like, it's genuinely so cool how they figured it out. I think the only thing that's really from the platforming games is like the CTR letters. Like, that has nothing to do with the games. That was just made for this game. It's a little weird if I'm being... Oh, there's still a crystal up there. It's fine. Oh, we gotta turn around, like, hit that with a lot of speed. And I missed it. Or maybe if we come down here. I missed it again. I don't know if we're hitting this. No, we're not. We're gonna have to restart. It's all part of that grind. I wish I could have this little speedometer like at all times. It's simple, but I like it more than the base game. Oops. I don't know why I've not been using that. I should be. You always get this little boost when you are in here. Let's go ahead and get this. It's especially good for all these hairpin turns. I want to try and get this one right away. There we go. Made up for the poor showing last time. All right. Now let's turn around and get these last 5. Oh, only 5 left. Do this. Do this. I should not have done that, but it's fine. I thought that was going to be a lot smoother. Oh, you're kidding me? It's fine. Oh, I can't go up that? No. 10 seconds. We can do this. I gotta calm down. It's right here. There. Whew. All right, now all we have left is the Temple Woods or whatever it's called. Tiger Woods, I think. It's this last course over here. It's satisfying seeing all the dots turn red as you complete them. No, Mystery Cave is what's left here. Where am I thinking is the Tiger Temple? That's what I'm thinking. That's in World 2. I'm stupid. I'm big and stupid and hot. But it's fine. Mystery Caves will be fine. This one doesn't have too much of like shortcuts, so its letter placement should in theory be simple, you know, as I just missed the R. I'll come back for it. Like, that's what makes this challenge fun. is that you're not restricted to doing them in any sort of lap order. You can come back and forth, do them at your own leisure. It's all about just finding them. Oh, there's the C, so I'll get it in a second. I mean, I can mostly just use this first lap to scout and try and remember where they all are. Yep. Oh, there's the T. That one wasn't hard at all. It's fine. Imagine I still missed it. I would have laughed. I would have been upset, but I would have laughed. Die, Coco. Die, engine. Ah, ha, ha, ha. All right, so this one's a little tricky. Got it. All right, now we just gotta get the C, which I've already forgotten where it was. I think it was over at the lava ramps. It was like on the far right. Missed me, missed me. Ha, 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 ha. God, whoever is right behind me really wants me. Right, there it is. Yep. And there we go. And we just got a race. It's that easy. Wait, engine, where are you? I heard you, but I do not see you, my friend. Final lap. Coco's right on my tail, and I'm a little worried about that. It'll be fine. She's starting to let up. Oh! She almost hit me with the fucking bomb. Maybe I should be a little more worried. Just a little. All I know is it is much easier to dodge these fireballs on here than it is in the nitro fueled. I know for a fact that on nitro fueled, I would constantly clip the like fucking edges of those fireballs to an annoying degree. Oh no, 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 Coco! I swear to God, if you fucking steal this at the last second from me, you motherfucker! She managed to snipe me right at the last turn there. Ah! Almost got that on the first try. Coco, you motherfucker. Yep. It's fine. You know what? Let's see if we can get all the letters on the first lap. Ooh. Kill Coco. Yes. Ah ha 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 ha. Him ooka ooka. I do love the detail of all the bad guys have Uka Uka as their invincibility. It's a simple detail, but it's still one I quite love, you know? It'd kind of be the equivalent of if, like, in the Mario Party games, if all the evil, like, the bad guys you play as, like Wario and Waluigi, need to get, like, the star, the evil stars. They even extend it in Nitro Fueled, where they have the alien characters use the alien mask that was introduced in Nitro Kart, and I think that's a fun detail. Mega Mix gets his own like unique mask that's I believe it's based on the redesign of Uka Uka from the Titan series, which is, again, it's a cute detail. Nitro Fueled is the gift that keeps on coming, and I will always sing its praise. I'm stuck on the turtle! This is the fucked up world we live in. I can get stuck on the turtle like that. It's fine, I can catch up. If we don't finish this all tonight, I'm not too worried about it. I'll just save this for Saturday night, for Nostalgia Night, and we can finish. Okay. Yes. He hit the fireball. Would never catch me hitting the fireball. Not in your life. Throw that back. Cortex throwing it back. There it is. All right, now we just gotta do the relic race, and it's gravy, and we're gravy. And with when we finish the relic race, we'll actually be like completely done with this world, and that means we can kind of gauge on how easy it's going to be to do the rest of them. Blizzard Bluff, I'm not too excited for because there's a shortcut on it that is similar to the one in Sewer Speedway that's an utter bitch to hit. So I'm not looking forward too much to that. On both the CTR or the relic race for it. I mean, but this one's fine. Courses like this where there's not really a lot of shortcuts, so they're limited a bit on box placement. Fine by me, because it means I can just focus on going fast and eating ass. My two favorite things to do. I don't know why I stopped and turned around for that. I could have easily gone that on a different lap. I'm also glad that this course doesn't, at least to my memory, hide too many crates on like awkward jumps. Oh wait, no, it does here, but I think this one's pretty easy. Yep. So for the most part, it's just you got to get as many as you can in the 3 laps. Oh, yeah, look at that. We already got quite a few of them. It'll be cool to see if we manage to get any platinum times. I'm not going to go out my way to try and get any, but if I manage to, I'm definitely going to claim that I did it on purpose, you know? Totally my intention to go fast as hell and beat a developer time trial, and not just me accidentally going fast as hell. I know that sounds like a weird flex, but I have accidentally gotten platinums many a time when playing multiple Crash games, actually. I did it just earlier when I was playing Crash 3 on my own. I accidentally got the platinum on... What level was it? It was fucking the first dino level of Crash 3. Boneyard? I accidentally got platinum on it on my first try and went and redid the level because I thought it was a sapphire relic I got, and thinking, oh, I must have really sucked. No, come back here. Yeah, we're really gonna need that 10-second deduction at this point. It's fine. We're gonna hit it. These last 2 crates should be relatively easy because they're just ones you get on the normal race. They're not like super out of the way. Oh yeah, we were under the gold time even without getting the perfect. So I wonder if we'll get the platinum here. Do we get the platinum? Probably not. Nah, just gold. Platinum time is probably 1:30, and I probably could have hit that if I didn't have to reverse to get one of the crates. Entropy. I forget how you unlock Entropy in the original game. I know you unlock him in Nitro Fueled by doing all the relic races, and that's probably how you gotta do it on here, by getting gold on all of them. And you can even get a special skin for him if you get gold on all of the Nitro Kart tracks, which is a detail I really like. All right, that is this world completed. Let's pop over to the save real quick, just so I can kind of gauge what is the percentage looking like now that we've completed the first world. 49. We're at the exact halfway point of the game. I'm just gonna keep at it. I have such a good time with this game. I know I've had to end. Oh, we can take the scenic route. I know there have been some streams here and there where I've ended them early because I got burnt out because I just was not having a good time with them. But this is one that I knew for a fact I was not going to burn out on. This was just one where I knew deep in my heart. Oh, hang on. How many relics do we need for? No, you need 4 of each color to access the gyms. This is one I knew deep in my heart that no matter how frustrating it was going to get, I was not going to quit from burnout. If I was going to stop the stream, it was going to be from me physically growing tired. And I'm going to hold to that. No burning out from the wizard today. We got some races to do. Let's do Coco Park. CTR first because I prefer the relic races. Another drink of water. There's not many games that I can confidently say, if I stream this, I will not grow tired or burnt out or anything. I guess another one would maybe be like Balatro. But I think the thing is I worry about streaming Balatro is it's not like I'm a professional. Oh, I missed the letter. That's fine. I'm not a professional with that game, so I worry that there's a bit of enjoyment loss on anyone who tunes in expecting me to like big brain out some insane combos. I keep missing the letters. It's fine. We're not done yet. We can get them still. I just gotta figure out where the last one is. Use the rear view because I thought I saw it back there. And we jumped over the Wumpa crate. Ah. All right, where is it? Back there? No. Where's that last letter at? Ah, it's up on that hill. Yep. Yeah, we'll be fine. Let's kill Crash. Let's grab this letter. Coco is in the lead. Makes sense. This is her level. That's fine. No, 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 no. Give me something good. It didn't give me something good to dodge the missile. Okay. We'll be fine. This guy gets something good. Yeah. This is perfectly what I wanted. And whoop. That is this token race done. Green. The bruise on my finger is very slowly growing. But that's okay. We still have plenty of game left to play. I imagine this is how people feel about like Cuphead. They don't care how bruised and beat up their fingers physically get from playing as long as they're having fun. Me, I don't dislike Cuphead. I just haven't played it enough. I like what I have played. I just feel like it wouldn't be an enjoyable game to stream because I feel like I'd get upset easily at it. I don't know with a course like this if I'm going to worry too much about trying to get all the crates. I feel like with how straightforward and simple it is, it'll be more beneficial if I just focus on the racing aspect, especially with those crates up there that I just completely beefed and missed. I mean, I'll try. Yep. And yeah, missed more of them. This one, deceptively, despite how easy the race course itself is, this one is kind of deceptive with how tricky some of the crates are to hit. It's almost evil. I think they recognize that this one was an easy course to race on, so they're like, let's put some of these crates in diabolically out their positions. Not this. That's easy. Fuck it. Let's go ahead and see if we can get all the crates. We're already this far in. It'd be one thing if I missed a whole bunch of them. That's not the case. We're only 7 away. And they should be all like straightforward ones. I hope. Wait, where'd the other 3? There are 3 I was missing there? I mean, I got gold, but like, where the hell were 2 of those? But that's an example of one that you don't necessarily need to get the perfect time, because I cleared that with 10 whole seconds to spare, and that was with me stopping and doing some awkward turning to try and get more crates than what I needed. So if you are looking to get a gold relic on any course to feel good, go for Cocoa Park. Cocoa Park is like the easiest one to get a gold on. Even easier than the first literal course of the game, Crash Cove. Do we go ahead and do Papu? Is this Papu's Pyramid? Let's get Papu's Pyramid done, because I am not going to enjoy its relic race either. Every world has one course that I dread when it comes to the relic race. It mostly comes down to the bullshit placement of some of these relic, or some of these crates. This is definitely one of them. Yep. Oh wait, that one. Wait, how do you get that T1? I think you gotta like jump off at a point partway up the spin to reach it. I'm trying to remember, because I don't think you can physically... Yeah, it's like right around here. You gotta waste a lap getting it. No, that's not it. Oh, come on, really? Oh, there's one up there on that shortcut. Oh, no, this is how you get the T. Except I missed. It's fine. And then I think one of them's back here behind a pillar? No? Ah, yeah, this is one that I said I was not gonna have fun going to for either of these challenges, because I just don't like where it places stuff. It goes for evil placements. All right. Yep. Can we get this one too? Nope, not quite. I wonder if it's on this shortcut. No. Where is the last letter then? Is it back here behind one of these? Ah, no, that's where it is. It's behind that pillar. I'm not too confident in being able to win on this go around. We can always come back. Yep. We can always restart. There's no shame in losing and restarting. No matter what anyone tells you. Oh, never mind. We got to restart because I went too fast there. I know where they all are though, so it'll be fine. First attempts are usually just to get a feel and try and remember where all the locales are. That's fine. Yep. Ouch. It's okay, Cortex. We all feel that. Let's hit them all with this. Yep. Oh, you're what? What happened there, game? Ah, it's fine. It's fine. No, we gotta restart. I fucking grinded there. I did like a fucking skateboard grind. 2, 3, go. Yep. Yep. You know what? I'll pop this here in the tiny passageway so I can slip ahead and get anyone who tries to pass me. And I get this. Hup. Yes, all right, so I'm gonna have to get that on the next lap. There's no way I'm hitting that this lap. No, wait, why did I try and go for the jump? I know I need to get behind the pillar. Let me grab you. All right, we're in third and we have 2 of the letters. My confidence, high. Again, I got the mask at a really good spot because I can just do it here. And not worry about losing speed. All right, I don't want to go for that shortcut while I'm going for the T because I worry about overshooting. Nope. And I shouldn't have gone for that one either. Okay, we gotta restart because I was about to hit my own trap. It's fine. Part of me wants to be a masochist in a different way and instead try and go for fucking Crash Bash sometime. Infamous, in some circles at least, for being one of the hardest video games to complete because of the very absurd stipulations. So it's a party game. It's a party game on the same lines as something like Mario Party. And yet, to unlock the mini games, you have to play through its adventure mode. Yeah, we're gonna restart. And I know I've literally in this stream multiple times said I love it when like weird racing or party games have a story mode as an excuse to play a bunch of mini games. And I do still love that. However, the thing with Crash Bash is it has you replay so many mini games over and over and over to progress, and it is evil in that regard. Oh, we missed. It is like bullshit from what I've seen. Part of me almost wants to see about doing that myself, knowing full well it would drain all of my sanity. I would be a husk of a man. That'd be like one of those follower celebrations, like, hey, get me up to this number of followers and I will torture myself and play Crash Bash and try and beat the story mode. All right, we want to get a good ways ahead of everyone so I can easily grab this, and it's fine if we fall off because we can catch up. It's that T that's just a little evil. Oh, you know what? We'll hang on to this to get the T. I know generally Twitch followers don't like to see their favorite streamers torture themselves, at least not as much as YouTube viewers do. But it could still be interesting. All right, T obtained. Nope, let's not go for the shortcut. It'd be aura, but not worth it. Had to use the porcelain throne. What'd I miss? Well, we're done with the first world of adventure mode completely. We got all of it, and I'm slowly grinding through the second world. Just doing the challenges. we've unlocked Oxide, the final boss, but I don't know if you were here for it, but I said I did not want to race him until I got everything else done so I can just race him once. Because there's two, okay. There's two endings to the game. There's ending one where he's like, well, you beat me, but you're a snot-nosed little shithead because you didn't go and collect everything else. And then the second ending, if you collect everything else and then race him. So I figured I got the time. I do not feel burnt out at all yet about this stream. I am still having a genuinely great time despite the blisters very slowly forming on my hands. I'm keeping at it. And we gotta go back and we gotta do the relic race now on this track. So I've just been spending the time yapping and racing and going and crashing and teaming. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna go for all the crates here. I think I'd rather just focus on going as fast as I can. And I know, let's just try and go as fast as we can and get as many crates as possible. I'll still try and go for that one set that you have to fall to reach. Because yeah, that's how evil this track's relic race is. That line of them. I hit a couple of them. That's all I need. Because I'm not going for platinum, just gold. So I'm not too worried about trying to get the perfect all crates. I should have rift boosted there. It's fine. Yep, because we can get this and that. Yep. And we can hit that shortcut for a big time cut. So we'll be fine. If I was going for platinum, then I'd be a lot more inclined to burn out and be like, I don't know if I want to do this, guys. But the fact that I'm going easy on my mental health for once and saying, no, let's just do gold. I also talked, I think you were probably gone for it. I talked about the possibility of doing a stream in the future of the evil and fucked up Crash Bash. Specifically trying to beat the story mode, because that game, oh boy, that would be the opposite of what I'm doing now. Of I'm being nice to my own sanity by avoiding doing the platinums. That would be active mental sabotage if I chose to stream that game and attempt to do its story mode all the way through. Okay, I think I'll be set to get I think I'll be set to get the gold time, hopefully, if I can finish this race out fast. I'm not going for that crate, that would be silly. All right, what's the gold time? And did we hit it? Oh, we only got a sapphire. How close are we to hitting gold? We got to get that gold. We'll save Winky's high score, but we still gotta, no, we gotta retry. You gotta hit that gold. Oh, we were quite a bit off. We were like a whole 6 seconds off, but as long as I don't fall, I think we have to try and hit all those on the part where we fall, that up there. I think I gotta try and hit all of them. I think I hit 3 of them. which should hopefully be enough of a time save. I think in general, I also just have to hit these shortcuts more consistently, so I should probably restart there. Look, as long as I finish this one, I don't ever have to come back to this, because this is like actually one of my least favorite courses in the whole game. That and Oxide Station. Oxide Station. Ooh, did I hit all of them? That'd be pretty nice if I hit all those that time. No, let's not go for that shortcut, as at least not yet. We need to build up better speed. Yep. Ah, no. Oh, God. Well, we're here. Might as well go for that. No, we gotta restart. Getting eaten by those plants is the death sentence on here because it takes so long for them to play out their animation. 2, 3. Hey, and I hit that time. You'd be surprised at how difficult that one crate on that hill is to hit. Okay, I don't think I hit all of them that time, but I definitely hit at least 3. Which, you know, is a whole 9-second deduction. I'm going for it. I shouldn't have gone for it. I need to hit that because there's a 3-second crate up there. That's kind of a required one. This is giving me some good memories to grinding out this course's I tried to get I got the platinum on this one eventually on the Switch version. I don't know how many I hit there. I think I only hit 2. Yeah, I definitely didn't hit all 3 at least. And let me tell you, I was foolish and did it on handheld for this course. That was a bit of a bad idea because trying to play this game, trying to do this course specifically on the Joy-Cons, maybe not the best idea. Waiting for my gas to rehydrate. Spit on it. Ah! It's fine. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. We got that crate. I just gotta speed up and try and concentrate on getting the shortcut over there. This one. There we go. Game, shut up. That wasn't the wrong way. That's very clearly the right way. Hit that shortcut to get big speed. Let's see if we can hit this crate. Yes. All right, we're not getting all the crates. Just because I do not have the time to hop off the top here again. But I don't know how we missed that plant. Yep, I think we'll just be scraping by getting the gold time. No, we won't unless... Oh, unless... Yes, okay, we get the gold. Gold! Oh. Papu's Pyramid, done. We're slowly grinding that out. I don't know why I thought the name Winky for the save file, but it's funny. And I smile every time I see it. Winky. Yes, Cortex, you get to celebrate a second. All right. That's 6 relics down. And 2 of the courses on World 2 done. Let's break up the pace a little and do... Oh, never mind. I thought this was the challenge. Let's do Dingo Canyon. We're not breaking up the pace. We're continuing, but just with a different course now. All right. All right, we're gonna go for at least another hour. If I can do all this in the next hour, great. If not, I'll probably pack it up and save it for some other stream. Or maybe just do it in my spare time. At the very least, if I feel like I can't 100% within the next hour, I will go and race Oxide now and get the "hey, you're an idiot" ending. Who's the blue-haired character at the trophy celebration thing? It's a original character for this game. I don't remember their names, but they were added in Nitro Fueled as playable characters, and that was cool. Their names are like Isabella, Liz. You can probably look them up. I don't know their names because it doesn't say their names on here, but it says them in Nitro Fueled. And I think it was a very cute. It was a very cute addition that they decided to add those. Nitro Fueled, I know I'm glazing that game hard, but it is insane the depths that they went to with the roster. They hit so many obscure characters that's really insane. They did fucking Entrance from the 1 GBA game. They did fucking... Okay, so there's like deep lore in this game. In the original PlayStation 1 Crash Team Racing, there is an incomplete character you can unlock with cheat codes named Penta Penguin. She wasn't completed, and by uncompleted, as in she doesn't have voice lines finished. All of her voice lines are just the dev voices going like Penguin 1, Penguin 2. Entrance and GB Racing game combo card moment. No, hang on. This is actually cool deep lore. I want to finish with this. In Nitro Fueled, you can use the same cheat code to unlock Penta Penguin. We gotta restart the race. But what they did, they finished her, kind of. They gave her all of her animations. They like polished her and everything. But to nod reference to how she was unfinished in the original game, she has a voice actress now, but all of her voice lines are still Penguin 1, Penguin 2, Penguin Happy, Penguin Sad, but said by the voice actress. And it's like, that's such an adorable attention to detail. And the fact that you can only unlock her through inputting the same exact cheat code. That is why I will continue to glaze Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled for just how cool it got with its characters and the ideas it went with. Like, how many modern games can you name that you input cheat codes to unlock stuff? Right? The fact alone that they kept that in with the nod to her being unfinished is amazing to me. They also made the fucking crates playable. And how you do it is also really creative. Instead of it just being a traditional character unlock, in every single course in Nitro Fueled, there's a hidden blue crate that has like the symbol of the dev team on it. All you gotta do is in every race, just break that crate in every course, and you unlock the actual just Wumpa crate to play as, and it looks so dumb, but I love it. And there's alt skins for it. Do they have Fake Crash? Yeah, they have Fake Crash. They got Fake Crash, they have Crunch, they have Entropy, they have Entrance, they have fucking Mega Mix, the secret hidden boss from one of the GBA games. They have the characters from Nitro Kart. They have the characters from Tag Team Racing, the other racing game that no one really gives a fuck about. Like, they have another deep lore, like hidden character thing. Is apparently there were old rumors about a character named something Moose. I don't remember his name, but it's like something Moose. and he was never in the original game. It was like one of those 90s type like rumors. They added him in Nitro Fueled as a hidden character. Trip the Moose, I think is his name, something like that. I will sing the praises of that game until the day I die, and I demand that Activision puts it on PC so that I can purchase it and then 101% it all over again. Like, I'm pretty sure Nitro Fueled has like 80 something characters in total. Hell, you can race as Oxide if you beat the story mode all the way. I don't remember if that was in this one too. I think he was also in this one, but like unfinished or as a cheat code or something. But no, you can just play as him if you beat the story mode. I could be wrong about how playable he is in this game because, like I've said, I'm more used to playing Nitro Fueled specifically. But yeah, trust me, the Nitro Fueled's roster, insane. And besides from the gameplay, could possibly be my favorite thing about it. You can play as all the bosses. You can play as so many of the characters that were introduced in later games. Like, there's Nina Cortex from Twin Sanity. Like, it very much is a big old love letter to all of Crash. Honestly, I'd argue more so than Crash 4 was. Like, don't get me wrong. I think It's About Time is great and works as a great love letter to the original trilogy. But admittedly, it does a lot to try and distance itself from the Cortex Strike Back and Beyond games versus Nitro Fueled, which more feels like a big celebration of Crash as a whole. And it's part of why I really love it. It's the equivalent of how like Mario Kart World has all the minions that you can play as and everything like that, you know? And it's just one of the reasons why I will glaze that game like forever and be sad at how Activision basically kind of just left it. Hell, I don't know how I didn't list this. You can play a Spyro in Nitro Fueled, and he has his own track, and there's Hunter and Nasty Nork from the first Spyro game. It's like, that's cool. You can play as the lab assistant enemy from the original trilogy. There's 2 different versions. Okay, this is another cool detail. There's 2 different versions of the character Rillaru, who was from Crash Bash. When they first added Rillaru to the game, they redesigned him, like really changed up how his face looked and everything. And some people commented on it, not necessarily as like a bad thing, just like, oh, I kind of miss the old design. They then added a second version of Rillaru that looks more closer to his original design while still being like the high fidelity 3D model. Like, come on. That is cool. They saw people were like, oh, you changed up his design from the original, and they're like, oh, yeah, our bad. Screw it. You get him twice, this time with his original design. And they named it Fixed Rillaru. And it's just like, I cannot be mad at the devs at all for the amount of love they put into that damn roster. It's amazing. And I've never seen any other game kind of go to the ends that it will. Now, of course, I am sitting here praising it. There is one thing that I should mention. It's an Activision game, so there's a lot of microtransaction, and a lot of these characters that I'm talking about, you have to buy from the in-game store. But like, you can also earn up currency by just racing and playing. So it's not that bad in my mind. Obviously, it's one of those games where if you don't spend money, it's a lot more of a grind to get everything. But if I'm already enjoying the racing and racing a whole lot, is that really such a bad thing? It's like, if my biggest complaint is, oh no, I can't buy a character because I need to race more in this really fun racing game to earn up the currency, I don't really think that's much of an issue. Do we get the gold? Barely got the gold. We were 20 milliseconds below getting the gold there. I thought we were gonna have to possibly go back and get all the crates. But nah. First try, baby. Winky wins again. What? Wait, my memory card? What do you mean my memory card's full? There's not a real memory card. Crash, are you filling up my hard drive? Crash, what do you want about? My hard drive is... I don't know what to do here. I've never had the emulator give out on me like this and say that a memory card is full. I'm not using a physical game, and there's no way I can't, like... I gotta look up if there's, like, button prompts for save state. Hang on. Because this is one of those emulators that closes out, like, the main console menu. Save state hotkey. F1 to save, F3 to load. I don't know if this is working. Oh, wait. Shift F1 to save state. It's not working. Uh-oh. I'm gonna pull up a video. You might hear audio.
Or go to. I'll go to slot 2. Save state. That's save.
No, I don't have my menu's gone. Hang on. It's one of those emulators that closes, like, the main menu. When you're in the game itself. Oh no. Wait. Oh no. You have to exit out of the emulator to access the save state stuff. You can't just do it from the emulator. How much am I gonna lose? Okay. How much am I gonna lose doing that? How much progress is being lost here? Well, first, configure memory card. Why the hell would there be a limit on a digital memory card? I don't remember. The game doesn't autosave. I was manually saving. I don't remember. Browse to a path where you want a new memory card to be. I've never had this issue. Memory cards. Use individual memory cards by game. Yeah, I'm loading up forums to see. How much did we lose? I've never had this do that to me before, so hang on, let's boot up the game and see. Did we lose all of it since I set a different setting to use a different memory card?
Computer entertainment
we might be screwed. Or at least screwed until the next time I stream this, because I don't know if I want to, depending on how far back it sends me. I don't know if I have the drive in me. Okay. I'm dreading if I open this up and it says, oh, no save file found for adventure mode. Okay then. I didn't want to be done, but apparently I'm not panicking. I'm not. I know it still exists. It's on the other memory card option. Use individual memory cards by game. I just don't know where it has that original memory card file. Not in here. Options. I'm trying to figure out what the default path is. Something I really don't like with this emulator, ePSXe is what it's called, is if you quit out of a game, you have to completely close the emulator to access settings. Oh boy. I'm trying to see what the default path is. Gotta go to Google again. I don't like doing on the fly tech support like this. I mean, I guess the problem is apparently looking online, a lot of people say you shouldn't use ePSXe typically. Like, well, it's the one I've always used. If I can find the OG memory card files and then transfer it over to DuckStation or something, that'd probably be handy. So hang on, if I turn off use individual memory cards,
ePSXe uses what it's called a shared memory card.
I've heard
Just
Duck
like
Emu
the
is
original
better.
PlayStation 1,
Okay,
but-
yeah. So I turned off the use individual, and let's see if that save brings my save back. Because it's very possible, reading a forum post, that it may have deleted them when I clicked tell games to use individual memory cards. Not guaranteed, but it's possible that happened. And if that did, then... Oh, wait. Wait, I found the original memory cards folder. So let's see, does this bring my memory card back? Please? Okay. So it deleted all that. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. Oh, I kind of want to cry. But is it weird? Is it weird of me to say that I don't mind too much, because that just means next time I can start from the beginning again and see if I can go even faster? But that's the true masochist in me, trying to find the silver lining of this, being like, well, I guess that just means I could play one of my favorite games of all time from the beginning again. And I mean, okay, Admittedly, it was not that much progress lost. We've been going for 3 hours and 15 minutes. Technically, it was half the save file done, but the fact that I managed to get it done in about 3 hours ain't that big of a sweat. I'm pissed, and I definitely know for next time we're gonna use Duck Station instead, I guess. I think we're gonna call it there. Hi, Oxide. Sorry that I never got to race you, but ePSXe is a big old smelly. There's a lesson in there somewhere about hubris or saving more or something. But I did not heed those warnings, I guess. Oh well, you know what? Hang on. While we're here, fuck it. What are cheat codes for CTR? Is there? I want to see. Is there one for? Oh wow! There's a demo for Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Hold LR1, press down, circle, triangle, right. Down, circle, triangle, right. No, down, circle, triangle, right. Wow, it's the demo for Spyro 2. Ripto's Rage. This was actually pretty cool for the time that there was just that they would hide demos of one game and the other. Like that is admittedly kind of cool. But can I? What if I exit level? Does it just take me back to Crash Team Racing? No, take me back to Crash Team Racing because I kind of wanted to do the code to unlock Fake Crash to show them off at least. Look, game. You've been ePSXe. You've been mean to me. I'm gonna finish this off by doing one fucking race as Fake Crash. All right, I deserve it. Just one. Or maybe as Entropy. Nah, Fake Crash is more fun. Okay, so it's circle, down, down, up, circle, circle, down, left, right. There is also a Pentapenguin, but, you know, she's unfinished. Another Naughty Dog creation. Yeah, we're gonna unlock Fake Crash and just play as him. I'm a little deflated because we were making great progress. We were done just about with World 2, I think. Like, that was the last race on World 2, I believe, we need to do. Other than the Crystal Challenge. Alright, so how do we unlock Fake Crash? Hold LR. Circle, down, down, up. Circle, circle, down, left, right. Ooh! Made a sound. There he is! My boy! And let's do it in Slide Coliseum because we didn't get to do this track because we didn't get far enough in. I mean, I'll close out the stream, close out with this race by also saying, again, maybe there is a bit of a masochist inside me with how I'm like, I actually don't mind too much. I don't mind too much that I'm gonna have to replay the game because, oh no, I have to replay the racing game that I've been glazing all night from the beginning, and I get to see if I can beat my own time and beat the game even faster next time. Whatever will I do? Fake Crash is cool. I love Fake Crash. I do definitely think the next PlayStation game I play is going to be Crash 3. I love Crash 3. Maybe we'll throw in some ePSXe sometime. That's a game that I've been wanting to play, but I've never gone around to. I just want to do this race because I want to see if it's going to show fake crash on the podium. I don't remember if there's podium animations in arcade mode. There might not be. You know, we could have raced on this track and it would have been a grand old time. Maybe when we next play, I'll do the fake crash code at the beginning so we can play as fake crash throughout the adventure mode. That could be funny. Yeah, no, it is just dawning on me how actually pissed off I am at this stupid fucking emulator for just obliterating my memory card. What is the fucking point of emulating a memory card on an emulator like this? Okay, no, bigger question. What is the fucking point of it hiding the menu for the emulator when you're in a game? What if you need to adjust settings? No, we don't get the podium, but we can look at fake crash somewhere. Well, yeah, I think we're gonna call it there. My finger and thumb are still pretty bruised. I'll put a picture of that in the Discord when I send the rest of the announcement, but guess we'll stop it there. We got to like 50% of the story mode. We got further than I honestly thought I probably would in one go. Most games don't function correctly without the memory card function. I get... no, I'm just being salty and wanting to blame everybody. It was my bad for thinking it was a good idea to mess with the settings like that and not just pausing and making a backup or something. It's fine. It's an excuse to just come back and play more. Yeah, we're just gonna end it there. Tune in Friday. Actually, I don't know if I'm doing a stream Friday night. I might have plans with some friends because that's Halloween night, so we might not do a stream. So I'm not even gonna bother with a tune in to see what we play. Saturday, nostalgia night. I might just play this again, but on Duck Station and see if I can get further. I think the issue, actually no, I'd want to save the 100% run for one of these Monday, Tuesday streams where it's earlier in the evening, so I have a better chance to go much later. So I don't know what we're doing Saturday, and I don't know if I'm doing a Friday. I'm gonna go lay down or go play something else, rest my hands. Thank everyone for watching who did, and until next time, it's the same stupid wizard you love, it's the same channel you love. I've been your host for the evening, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Goodbye, everyone.